Saturday, Cotlow Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the lions run off the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the down. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday, Cotlow Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the lions run off the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the down. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them all come down to the den. How are we, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. It is transfer deadline day. I am joined by 1/4 of the Omaras. Joe, how are you, mate?
All good, all good.
What we're saying, Joe? Well, before we say what we're saying about this transfer window, it always seems to be me and you, didn't it, on the start of shows? I remember one year we sat here till midnight and we signed Shay Ojo at 5 to midnight. Big coup. Yeah. Then I think, was it last year or the year before when the Kiefer Moore thing happened?
Yeah, that was not summer just gone, summer before, wasn't it? Summer 23.
Sky Sports said Kiefer Moore's going to sign. Quick, let's get on. And we jumped on, didn't we? Within about, I think it was 8 minutes of the stream. Yeah. Richard Cooley went, it's not happening. And we was like, okay, what are we going to talk about? But fuck me, how things have changed, mate. What is going on here at the minute when he's signing after signing after signing?
Mate, it's crazy. I've never known transfer window like it, to be honest. And all these young up-and-coming players. And it's great to see. Like, the future looks bright. But I am slightly worried that we're going... It's great to see a lot of attacking players, but we need some defensive reinforcements, don't we?
Yeah, too much, maybe too much too soon. But I mean, we're never happy as fans. The club's new model is, confirmed by Alex Neil when he took over. So I'm going to keep my eye on my phone, obviously, all the way through for Twitter updates, because we signed 6 players and we're expecting Zak Lovelace to become the 7th very shortly. But you're saying what you were saying about attacking players. I put this on the Lions TV WhatsApp group for a laugh earlier. Our team by the end of this month, potentially. Jeff can deal with that, can he? Surely.
I'm sure he can deal with that on his own.
I put it in and Chitty went, fuck me, Jensen's still in goal. But yeah, lots of young, new, exciting talent, all permanent Mill players. I think it was you that said not a player over 25 there, is there?
There ain't. Every single one of those players is 25 and under.
That is fucking crazy, isn't it?
So we're really sort of pushing, trying to lower the average age of the squad, aren't we?
Yeah, it's actually nuts, isn't it? Jensen 25, I think Tanganga's 25, Kundal 22, Nesley 22,
Bangura the rest 20. Of them are all like 23 and under. It's only like, I think it's Connolly, Tanganga and Jensen 25.
Mm.
And the rest, I'm pretty sure the rest are 23.
Connolly turned 25 the other day. Yeah, Z's, Triple B. We've now got RBW, cheers mate, Triple B. And, of course, we've got the big garlic and herb up front. I come out that one the other day. I'm enjoying that one. My own joke. I like that one, to be fair. It's still in it. Yeah, people will like it in the comments. Don't always like everything I say. Right. What am I doing here? We're going to be hopefully, well, I say hopefully, let's hope we get our business done and then the big dog Cooley says, that's it, nothing else happening. You can all go to bed. If he doesn't, we will be sitting here
till late. I didn't make the same mistake that I made in the last the last window where Fleming left. Stupidly sat there for 12 hours. Remember, after I think Ivanovic got announced and Fleming got announced to go to Burnley. Yeah. So I wasn't doing this earlier, but go on, mate.
We went over time on that one as well, didn't we? We went past 11. We said, we'll do a little bit longer just in case something's announced after. I think we done till 15:15 or 20 past. And then we went, call it a day. As soon as we come off, 5 minutes later, Fleming confirmed, Ivanovic confirmed. This could be another one of them.
Yeah, well, listen, you've only got to look at the audience we got on there. I think that's pretty much a match day audience, if not more. 504 people. There is big hype at the minute around Millwall Football Club. They're actually delivering. And I'm going to start by saying, I've seen a few people say this. I don't think I've mentioned it in the video. Fair play to Romain Esse, because he did what Zak Lovelace didn't. He signed a contract when he didn't have to, which in turn made sure that we got what we deserved for him.
And now look where we are. Just from that.
He could have been a prick, could he, and gone, no, I'm not, like Lovelace did. He's going to come back now. I'm not signing a contract. I'll leave under tribunal for, whatever it is, peanuts. Romain Esse went, no, I'll sign a contract. He signed the contract and made sure that we got paid.
And he done that in the best interests of our club.
100%, mate. 100%. Right, we signed lots of players, obviously, as we know. I think it's 6. He'll be the 7th. We are still chasing a right back. It was this guy the other day. And do you want to try and pronounce that?
Anthony Dijkstill, I think.
Yeah,
it's got to be. The Dyke is like Virgil van Dijk, isn't it? Anthony Dijkstill.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to, because I'm terrible at pronouncing names, I overcompensate. So I was going like Anthony Dijkstill. Like that's with Kamil Negil. I was calling Kamil Negil, and I heard him say like in his video, "Hi, can't wait to see you again, Kamil Negil here. Like, I can't wait to see you." And I was saying like Kamil Negil, like trying to be all fucking.
What is it then, Nestle or Nick?
He pronounces it Camel.
Camel Nestle.
Camel Nestle, yeah.
Nestle, okay, thought so.
Nice and easy. Right.
KP in the building. Shout out, Mill KP.
KP's in. I ain't on the comments at the minute, so I'm on the graphics. How's it going, KP? Right, let's get on to today's first signing. Talking about both had phones off there on the chat. See it. The first signing of the day, Benicio Baker. He's helped me out a little bit here because yesterday he went by the name of Benicio Baker Boatley, but he's changed his Instagram profile and he's changed his fucking name as well. Hopefully he's done that to help us out. But we have signed this guy now, Benicio Baker. We was going to call him Triple B. We'll still call him it. He has got a double-barreled surname, but as I say, to help out the donuts like me, he shortened it. Another signing through the door, another winger. I've had a look at him, Joe. He's left-footed as well. Likes to cut him from the right. Been on loan at Port Vale. What are you saying?
Another exciting player. I can't lie and say I know too much about him, but I've read some of Darren Moore's comments, the manager at Port Vale. He said he's a real game changer for them. So when you hear things like that they're going to miss, I think Exeter was saying the same thing about Kramer. I still don't know how to pronounce it properly. Is it Kramer or Kramer?
On Saturday during the stream, I forgot one of the players' names. So we signed so many players, I'm struggling to keep up with it all.
Yeah, but when you just see other fans online saying about, and like the managers saying how they're going to miss these players, it's a good sign. So I can't pretend I know loads about him, but again, young, exciting prospect. And for ages, these are the sort of players we've been crying out for, someone that's a bit creative. And I think hopefully we go on to start scoring a lot more goals with these creative players. But again, still slightly worried that we're only one injury away at the other end of the pitch to really.
We'll get on to that in a minute because we do madly. We now seem light at the back after for years we've been saying we've got no forward players, we've got no players that are creative and willing to take chances, and then we've got about 7 at once. But going back to Benny Baker, it's surely even more, even easier. That was his Wikipedia page. Spent time at Porto, and he also has played in the Premier League for Brighton. He went to Port Vale. Darren Moore said he was a game changer. I think Teddy said he'd seen him on a showreel. Obviously, we know what showreels are like. Referring back to the Yuri Scalak days. But he looks very, very good. He didn't score for Port Vale. I don't know. Maybe offers, different ways and assists. But it's a signing the club are very pleased with. And again, he's getting a lot of, I'm not knocking it, he's getting a lot of airtime, Steve Gallen, isn't he? Yeah. He's making all the comment, and he's sort of, before I wasn't so sure of it, but I think now maybe it's allowing Alex Neil just to get on with his job. And he's, in every instance, he's putting the statements out to the press and the club. And this is what the club have said today on the signing of Triple B, or reduced to Double B for our sake. Millwall Football Club is delighted to announce the signing of Benicio Baker, the 21-year-old winger, joins from Brighton and Hove Albion for an undisclosed fee, putting pen to paper on a long-term contract and becoming the Lions' sixth signing of the January transfer window. Spending time in FC Porto's academy as a youngster, Benicio moved to England and the Seagulls in 2022, initially making appearances for the club's under-23/under-21 setups, most notably in the EFL Trophy, before making 6 Premier League appearances for the South Coast outfit, playing at Stamford Bridge, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and St James's Park. More recently, the rapid wide man has spent time on at Port Vale, making 14 appearances for the Sky Bet League 2 outfit, but will now form part of Alex Neil's squad. And this is where Big Steve Gallen gets his say. We're delighted to welcome BB to Millwall. We see him as an exciting prospect for the club, said Director of Football Steve Gallen. Another England youth international. Triple B ticks a number of boxes we're looking to recruit for at his young age of 21. He's an exciting winger who will add plenty of pace and skill to the squad, which will get fans off their seats. He's already gained some key experience in the Premier League with Brighton, as well as testing himself out on loan at Port Vale, who link up with Alex Neil, and his first team squad immediately, like AJ Matthews, will be hugely beneficial to his development. So, hang on, Richard Cooley, we're in. Richard Cooley, and Fernie Ditchdale, or Anthony, you're hang on, not expected to move to Millwall. One of the clubs interested, but his exit seemed dependent on Borough bringing a player into that position. So lots of have rose in my cheeks. I've just been cooking for him. Not happening now. Richard Cowley says Dick Star. So let's talk about the back line then. As we know, we've got all these Lovelaces incoming apparently for a fee as well on a permanent.
I thought that would be one we'd announced tonight, to be honest, that defender, and it's another Kiefer Morse.
He's key for this.
13 minutes in.
He's absolutely key for this. Well, luckily we've got a lot of other things to talk about. We didn't do the whole stream on the back of Ditchdale, but it's just been confirmed by Richard Cooley. That was earlier in the week. That the loan approach we've made has now been rejected. And that's due to the fact that Middlesbrough are not going to get someone through the door that they want. Of course, we've already signed AJ Matthews from Middlesbrough on a permanent deal. And the Coburn one as well, he's on loan. That's probably gone quiet. But Joe, right backs now with Danny Mack and Ryan Leonard out. Kramer's doing well there, but he's not a right back, is he? And I think you said it in the group earlier, one injury or suspension to Cooper and Tanganga. Yeah. Kramer comes across. What do we do?
You're in trouble there. You're forgetting, not that he's been in much. Scanlon as well stepped in at right back, isn't he? Or was it right back? Yeah.
No, left back, Scanlon.
Left back, sorry. He stepped in and all of a sudden he's out. So you're only an injury or suspension away from seeing Murray Wallace or Sean Hutchinson back in, aren't you? Who else have we got, really?
I would say probably the only option we've got to cover the right back area would be Billy Mitchell.
Billy Mitchell?
He could, he's ideal if he needed to.
Hold on. Haven't we heard that Casper Denor can play?
Yeah, you can't take the Ballon d'Or contender out of the fucking centre mid at the minute, can you, with Sabs?
Nah.
Harper, how you doing, mate? You just said Billy was playing right back before. More of a right wing back, but I'm sure he could he could play there if need be. I am Millwall. We could have done with Norton Cuffy, but this has been being talked about all day on our group chat, hasn't it? All day. But that's not happening. People saying Charlie Creswell. You said this. What did you say about Wes Harding earlier?
Yeah, I said he's a forgotten man. Like, I don't really understand why he's been frozen out in the first place. Something might have happened behind closed doors, but yeah, I'm sure he can. Has he not played? Has he played right back with us when he had that little spell? Was he? I know he's probably centre back, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I know. I mean, I don't think he played since Rowett's left, is it? It was a weird one with Harding because all these players were signing for all this money. We're sitting talking about Wes Harding, but needs must. You know what I mean? We got what Harding in. Rowett brought him in for free. Never played him, and then he had a little spell, and I thought we'd done all right. He did have a bit of. Was it we lost to Leicester at home? Was it Leicester at home?
Yeah.
He scored an own goal, and he was a bit. But everyone was at that stage.
The middle for one.
Yeah, and then since then he's not played under Harris. He's not played under Alex Neil. I think he was on the bench Saturday. Pretty sure he was on the bench. Yeah, Charles is saying Kramer. Yeah, Kramer. We know he's playing like that. What we're saying is, if something happens to one of the centre backs. I suppose he might bring Hutch in instead of, but Cromwell, ideally, wants to be this way. And we was going to get the Middlesbrough right back and Fernay Dutch deal on loan. But that deal has fallen through. So one that definitely isn't happening at the minute now is that. But we are expected, I put this out on my live stream the other day, to be signing Zak Lovelace. There was rumours of it in the week. I heard it. I mean, other people. I'm not saying I've got the exclusive because I know other people heard of it. But I just assumed it was going to be a loan deal. But then earlier today, William Scott, Mill have agreed a fee with Rangers for the transfer of Zak Lovelace. Still plenty to sort because it's a complicated deal on deadline day. Do you think this
might want
to go on?
Might want to turn notifications on for that guy as well.
Oh, I have.
Oh, you have? William Scott, yeah?
I've got him, Richard Cooley, Jake Sanders, who's at Den I don't fuck about.
There's another player that's been posting a few Millwall bits, isn't he? What's the other guy's name?
Oh, Dan Marsh.
Dan Marsh, that's it.
Everyone's second favourite, Dan Marsh. Hang on, Teddy's in on the group. What are we saying?
He's always first with info. Oh, no.
Yeah, we've done that already, Ted. Sorry, mate.
Late to the party this time, Teddy.
Yeah. So what are you saying about sorry, just checking as it's going through. What are we saying about Lovelace? Now, what did he say when he left the club? He don't see it as a pathway like beneficial for his future staying at the club. I'm sure he said something like that, or his agent did. And then he left, like I said earlier, with SA. SA left for, signed a contract which got us our fee. But he didn't do that, and he went to tribunal with Zak Lovelace, and it's not really worked out from the Rangers, is it?
No, what was he when he... Was he 16 when he left? I know he made his appearance for us at 15, wasn't he?
Yeah, he made his appearance. He was like...
quite young then. What?
He come on away at Coventry.
Yeah, that was it. And then maybe he's just been... It's hard to make big decisions yourself at that age. He's obviously had people in his ear influence him and stuff. Like, 100%. A lot of people saying that we don't need him. I get that. We've signed a lot of players in these sort of similar positions now, but I'm quite for it. I'd happily have him back.
He's just turned 19.
Yeah. Listen, if he was an exciting prospect at 15 for us, then I'm sure there's still room for him to, with this new model and the new manager and stuff, I'm sure it's a good place for him to progress now. And I think obviously what we're doing, it's not necessarily for players for us for the future. They're signing all these young players in the idea to get them better and then sell them on for big money. So that's, I can see why they're doing it. have a couple of years, do well with us, and then bang, sign somewhere else for
But
millions.
it's Lovelace one. It's very not controversial. What we had a couple of weeks ago was we had rumours that we're going to sign Josh Coburn on a permanent. Obviously, then Ivanovic has come good. I'm not saying that's the reason to not sign Coburn, because as we say with the centre backs, Ivanovic gets injured now, that throws our current game plan out the window. I'm guessing Alex Neil's got 100 others now of all the players we've got to play in behind. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Coburn on a permanent if that happens with Ivanovic, and then you've got Lovelace. I said Connolly as well, but I think Connolly's not really a striker, is he? From what I've seen of him, he's more of a in behind or just in that free behind.
Sort of play as a number 9 yet. No, he's got the 9 on his back, obviously. But I've seen Alex Neil's interview the other day, or he said it a couple of times, that Connolly's capable of playing anywhere sort of in the front three. And in all fairness, he's looked good out wide. But say push comes to shove and something did happen to Ivanovic at the minute, I'm sure he can fill in there. Don't know because we haven't seen him there yet, but yeah, it's always an option. And then you've got Coburn to come back still. I thought it's a bit strange how that's gone a bit quiet, the permanent signing of Coburn.
Yeah. But
or
obviously,
is that changed since that AJ Matthews come in? Oh, that's another one. I'm forgetting about him. He's a striker, isn't he?
He's a striker, but usually when a striker signs, they'll say, they'll say he will immediately link up with Nugent, and he said that about Matthews. He wasn't on the bench the weekend, and I'm guessing neither was Nesley, so maybe it was just a bit too soon for him. But Cundall came straight in, didn't he? But Cundall been playing a lot of games for the under 21s at Wolves. He's been match fit. But with Matthews, I mean, is he one for the future? I don't know. And now I'm thinking, okay, we signed Matthews. We've got Langstaff as well. Willie's paved the way for Langstaff to go if Lovelace comes in.
I forgot he's got an option there.
Yeah, it's so weird how it changes. Like, he had that spell at the start of the season where, but he got into the swing of it, QPR away, set up a goal, scored at home not long after, and then he sort of lost his place in the team. Coburn was doing all right, but kept getting injured. Ivanovic not doing so great with Langstaff, and they was all sort of bouncing around. But like Flatchy says here, Flatchy, is Langstaff definitely staying? I did hear rumours a couple of weeks ago that Langstaff was going to go back on loan to Notts County, but they ended up getting a striker in the other day, so I'm not sure whether that's happening. But now, if we're going to have Coburn be fit, Ivanovic, Matthews, and Lovelace, where does this leave Langstaff? Or do we just fucking absolutely inundate that position in the pitch as well, like we have done with the Jerry Springers?
See, Connor put something about Bromley.
Well, yeah, I thought that was a joke. Do you think that's true?
Where's that come from? Oh, it might be. No, he's just. I'm sure he's just throwing in random stuff at this point.
Yeah, he's just putting boys. Is Langstaff going to Bromley? But I thought that was a joke. No, I think. Well, he come from League Two, didn't he? But I think he'll be looking at. I think he'll be looking to drop back into League One on a loan at the minute. It's a shame it hasn't worked out for him. He's actually 28 years old today, Langstaff, and Cooper was 30 today. I didn't realise how old Langstaff was.
Yeah, I didn't realise that. 28.
No. Yeah, he's not come because he's come through the non-leagues. I thought he was about 24, 25, and then properly having a look, he's actually 30. People are asking about Tanganga as well in the thing. Let me try and upload this. So there was rumours of a Sheffield United bid today, and it's come from Charlie Gordon, whoever that guy is. I'm not sure. I put it on a screen. It's one graphic I didn't upload in time. Sorry. Let's look. I'll whack it in now. But yeah, Sheffield United apparently, according to this guy, it might be a quite reliable source, have bid £12 million for Jaff, and Mill have rejected that offer. We had a chat earlier in the group, and we were saying, was Jaff free to go at the end of the season, or is he a 2-year deal? Jaff's on a 2-year deal. Listen, someone clicked again earlier on fucking Twitter. Funny enough, there's a little kid that used to lick my arse. Oh, my dad follow you. And now he's got a little Twitter account. He wants to go for me. But I did say Tanganga weren't good enough. When he turned up, he hadn't played in over a year, and he got better and better. And I said, even as recent as 2 weeks ago, I said 2 or 3 weeks ago, he's very good for us. But I'm not sure if he can go on and make that step, and be successful in the Prem. 2 weeks on, I'm just like, fucking wow, this geezer just gets better and better and better.
Yeah, let's have it right. To be honest, his first few games, he wasn't that great, was he?
But it was shocking. He played right side of a back three.
Yeah.
Under Joe Edwards, he kept giving goals away and clipping the ball out of play. But look, I should have probably gone, mate, give him time. He ain't played for a year. But obviously, sometimes you lose your shit.
Yeah, that's a big factor.
Get rid of him.
Low on fitness, hadn't played in a while, so yeah, it was justified at the time. Everyone was saying the same thing at the time. 3 games in.
It just keeps exceeding my expectations every week. I'm like, this kid is fucking
Rolls Royce.
He hangs it when he jumps. The way he hangs in the air, no one gets past him. He gets his body in front of people. He just reads the game so well. So not quite Kenny's 30 million that he said Tanganga's worth. But there you go. As you can see, this has come from a journo. Understand Millwall pinned Japhet Tanganga with a £14 million asking. Oh, sorry, 12. Looking at my glasses. £12 million asking price, and I think Sheffield United have now gone after Rob Holding from Crystal Palace. I didn't even know he was at Crystal Palace. He used to play for Arsenal, didn't he?
Fair play to us though for putting that price tag out. We wouldn't have done that. We wouldn't have held out years ago for that sort of money. Similar
to the Fleming thing in the last transfer window, where Bernie said we'll take him and loan him, and then we might we'll, for nothing, and then we'll buy him in, just maybe buy him in a season. And Mill said no, fuck that. So fair play to us for holding firm on it. Holding looks like he's going to Sheffield United now. So the good news is Jaff looks like he could be staying put. But on that basis, it's so weird because usually transfer winners, we're saying, fucking, we need players in, we need players in. In our group chat today, all we've really been saying is, we need to get some players out, man. There's so many fucking players.
Yeah, that's true.
But so would you like to see potentially leave if you it's nothing against anyone, but it's just so many players now. I mean, Alex Neil's going to be a busy man trying to keep that squad happy.
Yeah, late on though, in all honesty.
Do you know what I mean? They ain't been playing.
Yeah, I can't see. This always seems to happen. We get a few signings in, but we don't really. Not many go out late on, do they, with us?
No.
I can't see anyone leaving. Now, there's not been no rumours today of anyone going. I don't think it's going to happen. Do you know one of the biggest shock ones was it last week when it said, interested in Murray Wallace?
I looked at that, and no disrespect to Murray Wallace. He's been a fantastic servant to the club. I said, absolutely, not a fucking chance. Because I'd watched them on the Friday against Sheffield United. And they had a little bit of luck with Sheffield United getting a disallowed goal, but now they've got this new manager, and he used to be the manager at Reading. And obviously Tony Warner's the goalkeeper coach at Reading. Tony said to me, he's fucking brilliant, this geezer. And they're really playing under him now. Do you know what I mean? And then when they said Murray Wallace is interested, I thought, well, he's been a great servant to us, but they like to play. They're one of them teams that even if they fuck it up, just relentlessly they play. As we know, Murray Wallace, as much as we love him and he scored some really important goals for us as well down the years, he likes to wear the old Adidas crowd finders, doesn't he? And fuck off, banana boat in out of play. So who was it? Who said, what did you say in the group today about? Go on, what did you say?
If Hull sign Murray Wallace, that's their way of saying sorry to us for Honeyman.
That was classic. But Joe Turner, sorry, there is.
We'll take Murray Wallace off your hands because we gave Honeyman.
Let's go through it. Two keepers. Okay, fine. They're both competing. I'm happy with both. A lot of people want to see Roberts more, which I don't have a problem with, but I think Jensen is good as well. Left backs now, Scanlon's out. So we got Murray Wallace as cover for Joe Bryan, who's found his feet again. No Danny Mack either. We haven't really got a right back. Centre backs wise, we've got Hutch, Cooper, Tanganga, and Kramer potentially can play there he can play there if we can get a new right back. Central midfielders, we got Daniel Kelly, Ryan Wintle, Billy Mitchell, Alfie Massey, by the way, keep forgetting about Alfie Massey.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
You've got to get him out on loan, and they surely Alfie Massey. Or, I don't know. Wintle does all right when he comes on, but I'm not sure. Daniel Kelly's not getting a sniff, is he? If we're doing this thing now, nurturing our young players through, and we've got Alfie Massey and Daniel Kelly there. I think Ryan Wintle's not a bad player, but I don't see the point in him being at the club anymore.
Wintle don't even really get a look in, does it? I know he come on the other day, didn't he? He gets a little bit on here and there, but he's been out of the picture for most of it.
Mm.
Do you know the funniest thing as well? Honeyman's been playing in the 10, and I know he's been getting a lot of abuse, but I think was there a game last season or something? I think under Joe Edwards, where he actually played deeper in centre midfield, and he looked a lot better.
I wouldn't have a problem. When he came on the other last week, he came on for legs in the last 10 minutes against QPR. Yeah. I ain't got a problem with that. Not a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because I was going to call him. Someone called him a rat, but not in an horrible way. But it wasn't me. I had someone else say it. I nearly said it. Don't say that, and now I've said it. But the way he scraps and he fights and he runs and he fly tackles, he has got his. In the long term, when we signed all these players, Henry said to me the other day, "Do you think that's the end of it now?" I said, "End of what?" He said, "Fucking Watmore and Honeyman."
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
Yeah, I hope so. But they've been good servants to the club. But I don't mind him coming on for legs. But
yeah,
getting back
last
to
10 minutes, if you're holding on for something, just let him run around, nip at people's ankles, whatever.
Norton Cuffy is coming back. No, he isn't. There's a graphic I've got from earlier. we've been on this all day on the group, haven't we? Someone's putting up fake graphics of Norton Cuffy.
You didn't help. You got involved with it.
So long over this, didn't I? I spent so long over it trying to perfect it so actually you look like him, but I think I went a bit early with it. So Teddy
posted when it pops up a preview of the message, and I sort of see a little image. I thought, oh, wait, that's actually. I thought it was real.
So Teddy went with the one from when he originally signed, didn't he? Because Connor's been going back. Connor's got an infatuation with Brooke Norton Cuffy and Charlie Creswell. He's always had one. We should get Creswell. And then Connor just started going, why we need Brooke Norton Cuffy? And I was like, there's been no rumours. And eventually one of the journos went, no truth in the rumours about Norton Cuffy. And I said to Connor, I think you started that.
I think Connor must have started that.
He ain't left off about it all day. And then Teddy posted in... They put the one from when Brooke Norton Cuffy originally signed for us, and they didn't go for it. And then I sat for fucking ages and made sure I perfected it. But
do you know the funniest thing? If there wasn't I would love it if there was an announcement now that we sat.
Imagine it. Well, you take him now, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%. I would have taken him all along. I was a fan of his, to be fair.
Yeah, I liked him.
Connor will get paid back if that happens with Novice Ad TV.
What's he saying?
Novice Ad TV. We still didn't get to the bottom of that, did we?
No, we didn't. But yeah, sorry, where's the banner I'm looking for? The Brooke Norton Cuffy banner. It ain't uploading the photo that I was going to put that I created. I've got it under not. Where is it? Not happening. Here we go. So these were two rumours that happened. Well, we're getting spread by Connor and other people earlier today. Millwall held talks with Tottenham over this guy, and then it was squashed. I've got so many graphics, I can't be honest, I can't find it. But it was squashed by, I think it was that William Scott saying, or Dan Marsh, there is no truth in Tyrese Hall or Brooke Norton Cuffy returning to the club. Oh, fucking hell. And if you got cold earlier on, squash that, and Fernand Dyche still could be joining the club, as they need to get players in Borough, and they didn't get in who they wanted to get in, which means they can't let him go. Jaff must stay, Paul. How are you, mate? I think he is definitely staying for now. I don't think he's going to go anywhere tonight, Jaff. Harry, I'll be very, very surprised if Jaff leaves tonight. Would you, Joe?
I can't see it happening now. Surely not. Unless someone comes in with a ridiculous bid. 25 mil, yeah, all right. I don't even know which is... Would you take that?
Kenny said he's worth 30. Do we need to take that in a minute? I don't think we need to take it. Everyone's arguing in the comments. Sorry, so much.
Is there another link? My dad's trying to get on. He says it's not working, the link.
He always says that. Should I email it to him?
Yeah, go on.
Well, I'll do that then, Joe. Do you want to just talk about what signage you want to talk about?
Oh,
okay, Matthews. I'll tell you what. Talk to me a little bit about Luke Cundall's debut on Saturday.
I thought he was brilliant. He won man of the match as well, didn't he?
Yeah, man of the match. I mean, if that's his first game as well, imagine the fitness he could get to.
Yeah, proper sort of number 10, isn't he? Sort of thing looks like just from that one game, sort of thing we've been missing in that area. Really like the look of him, and he got a goal to top it off. No better feeling than getting a goal on your debut, really, is there? And that's just going to do him a whole world of good. And
someone said to me,
how old is he? 23, isn't he? Maybe
22.
Younger. 22.
Someone said to me, I think it's one of our comments, and it was absolutely spot on. They said it looked like him and Connolly have been playing together for years, the way they play Saturday.
Yeah, I thought that. That's a good point.
Yeah, we look really good. They're both. But it's Pete trying to ring me now. Hang on, Pete. I'll email it to him.
He's always such a nightmare.
He can never get on it, can he? I can't. Hang on, why can't I find his email address?
Not the best with technology.
No. It works. You're on it, yeah.
Yeah. I've emailed it to him already, and yeah.
He just texts me. Oh no, he's actually texted me, hasn't he? WhatsApp me. That's old school, isn't it? Dan, tell Joe to link. Dan, tell Joe to link me link. Pete, if you're watching, Con, if you're watching, I'm watching. Georgia said it's wrong. It's not wrong. Because Joe's on. Hang on. Let me try again. Sorry, everyone. This can happen because we are live. Right, let's go to the comments. Are you trying to sort that, John?
Both of us.
You essentially it to work phone. Is that send it to a work phone? It doesn't make any sense what you're saying. I think we've gone too far back. I've gone all the way back to the Brook Norton Covey stuff.
I'm going to resend it.
Oh, dear. The best things we could do today is by keeping Japhet. I think a lot of people were worried. I mean, again, look, 3 weeks ago, I said there's no way he's leaving before. But, he won't leave till the summer. But obviously...
What is the deal where... Huh?
We say?
What's the deal with... There's a rumour where it's... Is it 3 million or 2 or 3 million release clause that comes into play in the summer? I don't know how true that is. I've read that.
What, for Jack?
Yeah.
Well, there's a release clause.
Comes in.
I don't think we really need to send anyone. Sorry, Dad still text me. We've had the SA money. We've got the Fleming money. I know people want to make money, but we've let SA go in this window, and we sort of got away with it. Bangura Williams has come to the forefront out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's like a new signing.
It's sort of like the fans are not as gutted as they would have been as if we. I mean, I remember when Harris was in charge, and I think Steve Gallen done saying online then on the Twitter, and he said we might get 1 or 2 in January, but it's going to be very difficult because it's a window where no one wants to sell, and the bigger clubs can afford to pay the extra to buy, and then it's just changed in a fucking matter of like heartbeat, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think about it though, I'm just trying to add up how much we're actually spending. Do you think we spent the bulk of like a lot of that SA money already, or Are we still holding back some for the summer?
It's a good point. Let's go through the signings. Connolly, nothing.
Yeah.
Kramer, I mean, it's always undisclosed of us, isn't it? So would you think we played for Kramer? Would you say we played rough for him?
There was nothing come out of that at all, was there?
No. I would guess $1 million, but I'm going to try and look on transfer market now because
I was going to say I had a feeling for some reason, just a gut feeling around 900k mark, but probably be. But remember, there was things mentioned that we got him cheaper, something to do with because we was taking Brentford to tribunal for that Stevenson, weren't we?
That's right. Yeah. So what is it? All got played into each other.
Yes, we might have. They might have said if you have him, then I don't know the ins and outs, but it could be something to help with that.
Well, it says on transfer thing, it don't say how much we paid for him, because his current market value is £350,000. Fair enough. So say I don't know. It's just you can never. Oh, hang on. It does say. It says he joined from 350 grand on the transfer market. So say he was 350. What do you reckon Jay Matthews was? Probably even less. 100 grand. I mean, nothing against nothing against this guy, but he never played for the first team at Middlesbrough.
No,
it does beg the question. I did say this in my stream the other day. We've got Sheldon Kendall, good young striker at the club. We got what's it called? We got. I mean, Tom Leahy's fucking 20 now. But he just come back from a loan at Woking, but he's been on the bench. So we got Conte for nothing. We got this guy. Say we paid 150 for him, and we got Kramer for 350. That's $500,000.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we've not seen him yet, but for the first two, what we've seen so far, $500,000 looks like a fucking steal, doesn't it?
Big time.
And that's what we usually do. That's what we usually do. Luke Cundle was alleged to be around £1 million. All right, so what's that? $1.5 million?
Looking at 1.5, yeah.
1.5. Who came next? Which will be Benicio Baker come through the door today for again an undisclosed fee. He's had Premier League experience. I would say $500,000, maybe.
$500,000, you reckon?
Yeah, what do you reckon? More? Mil?
I was going to say around $1 million, I'd say.
So say $2.5 million. And then we know that Nesley, it says on transfer market, it says on his Wikipedia, it was £4.5 million. Here it is.
Yeah.
Turn your camera aside.
Don't upset. Don't take Gmail or some crap like that. There you go. Do
you want to turn your camera sideways? Do you want to turn your camera around, Pete? Can you? Or is it, if it's too much hard work, like turn it sideways?
Well, that's staying like that then, I think. He's done something wrong on the settings.
Yeah, that's right. Turn it back the other way, Pete. It's all right. How you doing, mate? That's fine.
All right.
How you doing, Pete? You all right?
Yeah, all good, Dan. All good. Just got over work.
You look concerned, mate. You look concerned.
Oh, just getting in, mate. You're not concerned. No. I'm all right.
Good.
What's happening?
Fucking, it's our team next month. Look, that's going to be our starting lineup next month.
Wow. That's
mate. Exciting times. And how long have you been supporting Millwall?
I'll say 50, 55 years. 50 long, that's 55, 56 years.
You ever seen the club make a statement of intent like this before?
No, Dan, never. The speed of what it's going as well. Because remember, I think it's only really the last half of January or 10 days or so, it's really kicked in, isn't it? You know, it's just gone absolutely. I've never known anything like it in my entire life. The amount of signs coming. Do I worry about too many signings? No, I don't. Because I would do if they was 33, 34, 35, 38. But these are all young boys, yeah?
Mm.
And I think, like I say in my video before, I think when you look at it, Mill have done their due diligence on these players. Like I said, I don't think. Do you think Alex Neil's got a lot to do with all these transfers? I don't think so.
Yeah.
You do?
Well, there was one where I think it was Nesley, and it said, Steve Gallup thanked Alex Neil. It's not on there anymore. Thanked Alex Neil for his hard work in helping him get it over the line. So, I don't know whether Alex, would you say Alex Neil, no disrespect to Harris, is
How long would it have taken to get that Dutch guy over the line? That wouldn't have been done in 2 weeks, surely.
Mate, there was no rumours about him. There was no nothing, was there?
No.
That was the biggest shock of them all.
We'd have actually been looking for him a long time. A long time, not just 2 weeks. Talking about.
Oh no, that decision wasn't made overnight. Apparently, as Steve Gallen said, we've been after him for a very, very long time. And he looked some players.
You know what I said on Saturday? Remember, Dad, the conversation we had? I said, I think Alex Neil is having something to do with his signings because I think that this has all played in to our recruitment process in the new manager. And I think between him, Berylson and Gallen, they're all getting on and agreeing on all these things. So I think it's the three of them, it's all just tied in, hand in hand. So I think it's a combination of all three.
Do you think it was because Neil Harris was manager before and it was a certain way when John Berylson was chairman? And then Harris went away, and then when he come back, the structure had changed, and he couldn't get on, couldn't get working with it. Whereas Alex Neil's not been in this situation at our club before, so he only knows what he knows walking through the door. Do you know what I mean? And that's why it's working.
I think this is clear to sort of see now, just from this transfer window. I think it's showing why Harris left, because obviously there's been conversations of them saying, this is the direction we want the club to go in. We want to invest in all these young players. Yeah, we're going to sell SA, reinvest. Whereas we wouldn't be signing these players under Harris. I know he give SA a chance, but other than that, as much as I love him, like nothing against him, not like digging him out, but we wouldn't be signing this style of player under Harris. And Harris would still play his mates. We'd still have Sean Hutchinson and Jake Cooper starting at centre-back at 40 years old, still under Harris, I think.
Yeah.
So it's clear that they've said this is the direction we want. Alex Neil's got on board with it, whereas Harris probably didn't agree with what they're doing like right now, basically.
Because let's be honest, I mean, in Harris's defence, he's been at Mill a long time as a player, as a manager. And what we're doing right now, it's not really very Millwall, is it? I know that sounds stupid, but we usually go after old war horses, like you said, Pete, old cart horses, players on loan at fucking Gary Taylor Fletcher and fucking, the likes of that. Players that have been around the block and then turn up to us for a fucking payday. Like, this is very un-Millwall-like, isn't it?
Yeah, 100% agree. Very un-Millwall-like, especially with the age of player that we're signing. And then when you're looking at these young players, especially you've got that young Middlesbrough player, 18-year-old, young Brighton boy, and you hear that other clubs were like sort of, as Joe said on Twitter, other clubs are going mad. Why didn't we get this fella? Why didn't we get that fella? So like I said before, Mill done their due diligence, done their own work, done very, very good background work to get these players in. And it's a shock to us, especially the Algerian guy or Dutch guy, wherever he is. But to get the quality, well, that's yet to be seen. I've got to admit that. But it sounds like they are ones for the future. And going forward, it's an exciting time to be a Mill fan. And I'm not getting carried away, as everyone says we sometimes do get a bit carried away. We ain't signed like, top quality proven players, but you could see the intent is there. And that's what I love. Especially when you look at that midfield guy,
who's not like a sideways player, is he? He's a full. We've always won that forward-thinking midfielder.
Bundle.
And bang on William, the way he plays the balls through, you know, looking for the through ball. That's what we're looking at. Yeah? Players with a little bit of a brain, instead of sideward passing, play the ball forward. And I can see Alex Neil, he wants to play on the front foot, doesn't he?
If you look at the goals we've scored under Alex Neil, right, we scored 2 goals against Cardiff, fucking really good team goals and good finishes. Pompey, Luton, and the first goal against QPR. Even the second goal against QPR, that came off the bar, but we're scoring some really good different types of goals. He walks into a difficult environment, Alex Neil, didn't he? Harris left. There was 2 games when it was, and it just looked so good under Harris when we was beating Burnleys and Leeds of this world. But it looked very Millwall good, the way we know, direct in your face. And then just the arsehole just dropped out of it, out of absolutely nowhere. And he got so bad. I think Alex Neil, like they were booing in like his second home game. Yeah, Oxford. Yeah. I was in Oxford. Oxford was the first, wasn't it? His second home game is against Hull. And they're getting booed off. Like it's a different. What he's done, not just the signings we've made, because he hasn't worked with a lot of them yet. But what he's done to galvanise the squad and get his message across, he's not only got them playing a different and better type of football, but he seems to have built their confidence somehow.
Well, I think just after the whole game that we couldn't see, and we were guilty of it as well, we couldn't see which way or which style of football he was trying to implement. Right, Joe?
Yeah, I did say that. Even, I think, 2-3 games in, I said I still couldn't see what the idea was or what style of play he was trying to implement.
Yeah.
But then again, we still had Honeyman and Watmore starting. Now he's starting to get his own players in. I think...
Smells like promotion.
Even though we won at Luton and Portsmouth, I think Saturday just gone was the real first time I could see, right, I can see what he's trying to implement and where we're trying to go, the style of play. But obviously, I know I dug it out a few games ago, but it's going to take a few games before we see that. And once he's got all his sort of players, we start to see it more.
My mate Ratch said earlier, veering off a bit from signings. Sorry, Ratch, I can't find it. Oh, I've got it. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what side he plays at Leeds. You boys going, yeah?
Yeah.
We haven't booked our train ticket yet.
They won't book their train. I think about 800.
What?
All right.
He's frozen, look.
Who?
Pete?
Go on again. Didn't hear that.
Yeah, it started. Go on, mate. Try again.
I said we've sold about 1,800. Yeah.
We sold about 1,800 tickets. He's saying, yeah, apparently so. Your Wi-Fi's struggling a bit, Pete. Tell Stacey to get off the iPad and look at this stuff. Yes, all right, it's fine. She's online shopping on the iPad, taking up all the Wi-Fi.
It's fine.
I found the only one with decent connection here, ain't I?
I'm all right, Joe, and I.
Yeah, you have been. A bit blurry, though.
Am I? Yeah, it's where I am at the minute. It's just only one. It will be interesting to see what he does at Leeds. I'm hoping to see Nesley.
Yeah.
And will Leeds obviously off the back of their 7-0 win against Cardiff? Do you think they'll keep pushing, or do you think they might make changes? I don't know. I don't know. They are fancy us. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. They're fucking playing well, and we've got a lot of momentum. Had a big following up there. We usually do well up there, don't we, as well?
Not really. Yeah. We have another way. We always lose. I think what one up there.
Peter, you're. Let me throw you out, Pete, and rejoin, yeah, because your audio's struggling.
Right. Okay.
Oh, it's all right there.
I don't know whether let me link on my Wi-Fi because I think I'm working off the works one. Damn.
No, you're right a minute.
Fine now.
All right, okay.
Yeah, lost 8 of the last 9 at Leeds. Someone's put Daniel Wynn.
Oh,
Yeah, three the last time up there. I think over the years, they 10 times. I think we lost about 8 times.
there's another O'Mara. Hi, Colin.
Oh, he's in.
Nova Sad TV. Nova Sad TV. Ole, ole. Boys.
I've managed to fucking erase that from my memory, that.
Doing you legends.
All right, legend. Let's have a recap. Oh, Connor's gone already. He's back. We've also signed AJ Matthews, a striker. No, you're right, Con. You're back in, I think. Just slightly. Luke Condell followed for £1 million, the rumour is. And then Triple B. Benicio Baker. Short it for our benefit. Lots of players coming in. Cooley, as I said, Dyke right back from Middlesbrough. What issues you still think we need fitted? Oh, come.
Sorry, mate. I just cut out there. What happened? What did you say?
What position you still need for the deadline?
Well, I still think we need a right back. If that, I know that defender's not coming anymore, is he? That right back from Middlesbrough.
Oh.
So I think we're going to go. I think I've still got my hopes up for Brooke Norton-Cuffy, even though I know he was on the bench for the other night. I still think we're going to go in for him for some reason.
No, you think him and Creswell and Kiefer Moore and Jamal Lower come window?
Well, do you remember the days when we was linked with Rob Hulse for quite a while as well? Do you remember them ones?
Yeah.
Do you remember them ones? They were the madness ones. But yeah, mate, I just feel positive that it's going to happen. For some reason.
It's not. Anyway, let's talk about a player that is coming in. Zak Lovelace.
This is the one
Obviously,
we're waiting on confirmation.
Yeah, there's a little bit. It has been confirmed earlier today that it's going to be a permanent deal as well for Zak Lovelace. That surprised me. I thought he might come back on loan, but there's a little bit of hate, like Ratch was just saying. There's a little bit of hate around because of what Lovelace said when he left. Do you think we need to wash our hands of that and let him a chance and not worry about what he said when he said it?
Well, what did he say, Dan? I'm not privy to that.
When he left, he said something like, I don't think it's the best place for a development or something. If anyone knows in the comments exactly what Lovelace said when he left Millwall. But it went to tribunal, didn't it? And we were saying earlier, fair play to SA, because SA like made sure he signed the contract, so we got paid out on him. Whereas Lovelace didn't. He refused to sign the contract. Happened very quick with Lovelace, didn't it? I always say SA's only played 20 championship games. Started 20 championship games, which he has. But Lovelace, it was even quicker, wasn't he? He come into the squad, away at Coventry, come off the bench, and then he was gone within months.
Yeah. Barely played, really, did he?
No.
Wasn't he 15? Was he 15 when he first came on?
Mm.
Yeah, against Coventry.
Yeah, then that all just seemed to happen all of a sudden, didn't it? The old Rangers links, and then he was gone.
Listen, I'm all for him coming back. I know. I think it all fits the bigger plan with this young upcoming team, and I think he just adds to the excitement going forward.
But do we know? I ain't got a clue. I mean, I've never seen the boy play apart from the cameo appearance. He's never played the Rangers, has he? Started for Rangers?
Made like 3 or 4 appearances. See, Henry texted me earlier and he said, why are we getting Lovelace back? We don't need him. We've got Nesley, we've got Condell, we've got Triple B, we've got Bangura Williams. And I said, no, to my memory, he was an out-and-out I used to watch him sometimes for the 21s, and he was an out-and-out centre forward. But his Wikipedia page says forward winger. But you was with me, Con, earlier. You said you was convinced he was just an out-and-out striker.
Yeah, I'm sure he was, because I remember when he came on for his debut, I'm sure he got thrown straight in the deep end up top. And I think I'm on the same wavelength as Henry with this one. I don't see a point in him really coming back unless we've got the likes of maybe a Langstaff, or I don't think the Coburn permanent deal is going to happen. So I think unless we've got another striker going out, then I don't feel like Lovelace is really I feel that's a bit of a pointless signing, if I'm honest. But time will tell. Unless he's given game time, unless he's given game time or on the bench. What's that?
You think he's going to have a bit of a chip on his shoulder? He's got to be a bit humble guy, really, isn't he? Like, he's giving it a big one.
Did we get any money for him in the first place? We didn't, did we? Because he didn't sign a new deal.
Yeah, but he went to tribunal in that case. I think we might have got. Let's have a look. I think he went to tribunal.
Yeah,
which means we valued him at.
It's mad because it seems like he's been gone for a little while, but it's actually still only like 19, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's got the 2.5 years, isn't he?
And I think he's got unless he's going to be coming back and being playing as a sub and coming onto pitch as a sub. But then we've got that AJ Matthews. Isn't that AJ Matthews a striker or attacking midfielder as well? So it's I don't know, unless we're fully going all out on youth, and like we have to give these players game time if they're coming.
I was about to say, it's unless we're going to do a full tune of sit, I'd see what they did the other day. No. They got 12 players.
12 players.
Oh yeah, 12 players on the pitch.
How'd they get away with that?
Fucked if I know, but they got 12 players on the pitch and 11 outfield players and a goalkeeper. I'm just looking at Zak Lovelace now. If he says what he joined.
And also, how tall is the geezer? Because I heard someone saying to me the other day, "Oh yeah, he's a bit of a lump." But I thought,
yeah,
I remember him being stocky out and out number 9. Yeah, he's 1 metre and 82, whatever that is. That's about the same as me. I think he's about 5'11".
But then who knows? He might have even grown since he's left as well. Because he was only 15. So
he definitely could have done. It doesn't say exactly how much he
may have done what Henry done, just proper shot up and then just grown a beard out of nowhere.
Slept in a grow bag.
Yeah.
It says his current market value, Zak Lovelace, is £500,000.
I don't believe we're paying that money for him, personally.
I think that's probably about right. Because he's out of contract in the summer, isn't he?
Well, apparently, yeah. But I think there was rumour that the reason he was going to come to us is they was trying to get him to sign a new deal and he weren't having it. I think he's been banging a lot of goals in like their reserves, but no disrespect to Scottish football. The first team football's bad enough. How bad must the reserve football be? Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Daniel Kelly was pulling up trees in Celtic reserves and he ain't kicked a ball for us, really.
Well, see, Aberdeen are now like laying into Kevin Nisbet. Man. Yeah, they're a couple of fans because Aberdeen, I think they won their first 10 games in a row.
There was something ridiculous, 18 games unbeaten, weren't they?
But now they haven't won in their last 14 games now, and there's a lot of Aberdeen fans calling to just to terminate Nesbitt's loan.
He scored a couple of goals when he first went there.
Yeah, exactly, and he was doing all right. But it doesn't seem to be going well for the geezer now.
No. Right backs that could fill the void. As we know, Richard Cooley confirmed earlier that Dyke still isn't happening. We're still waiting on confirmation of Zak Lovelace, who we were just talking about. No Danny McNamara and no Ryan Leonard out, both long-term. I saw the scar on Danny Mac's knee on his Instagram account. It looks naughty. Right backs that could fill the void. Marlon Romeo, anyone? I tell you what, how am I going to word this? Be careful, Marlon, what you call people and accuse people of being, because you've gone and done something fucking even outrageous.
Yeah,
you know what he made? Yeah, he got charged with something.
Cardiff, wasn't it?
He got a homophobia to a police officer. I think pissed up, drink driving. So he won't be coming back.
On bad terms as well, didn't he?
Well, that's what he was accusing. Fucking discrimination, shall we say, in a different way. And then he's been done for that. So no, we wouldn't have him back very, very rightly. He didn't get Cardiff side. He wouldn't get out, would he? To be honest.
I don't think getting a League One team.
Isn't he?
Huh?
Yeah.
Cardiff let him go.
I don't think he's playing anymore, is he?
No, he ain't got a club. I've just checked his Wikipedia, and he ain't got a club.
So what we're going to do to fill this right back void, boys, because we definitely need one. Colin, what was you saying we needed earlier? You were saying right back, left back.
Mate, I think right back, left back, and I think that's about it. But I think right back, left back, get rid of I still think we need to get rid of a couple of players still as well, because I feel like if we've signed all these players, a lot of them are going to be hungry and want game time, and it's like buses at the moment. We've got Imaku coming back. Is Coburn coming back soon as well?
I think he's
nearly back. I think
so. How many players are you allowed on the bench? Is it 8 or 9 now? Is it?
We've got a weak bench though, haven't we? Looking at it the other day.
Yeah, I know, but then you've got to think like we need. You look at the attacking players we've still got coming back now. We've got Aziz going to be coming back, Coburn going to be coming back, Imaku going to be coming back. We've signed quite a few attacking players now.
Very top heavy.
Yeah, so now I still believe we need right back, left back, and I'll probably go for another centre half as well.
Yeah, I agree, but it ain't going to happen this late on, is it?
Because I know he's saying people saying about maybe he might go to a 3 at the back and play, but he'd end up playing Kramer, Cooper, and Tanganga in a back 3. Then who's your backups for them 3? Then do you know what I mean? You got Murray Wallace and Hutchinson, and as much as they've both been great servants to the club, I don't think either of them could cut it at the top end of the Championship.
Possibly Harding.
Yes, we'll talk about players in, but I was saying to Joe earlier, we still got. Do we need to get players out? There's still a lot of players there that ain't going to be anywhere near it now. Adam Mayer went out on loan to Bromley. That's the only one to leave so far.
I think another centre midfielder's got to go as well. Sorry, go on, Dad.
I think Langstaff will end up going on loan tonight for some reason.
I still think there's going to be a lot of movement. Lovelace is coming in. That'll be the 7th signing. Well, you said there's a lot of work. The guy said there's still a lot of work to do before the deadline. It's a complicated deal. I don't know why it's complicated, because we've dealt with. I'm not doubting this guy because he's quite good, to be fair, but we've dealt with Rangers before. He wants out. He won't sign a contract. We want to sign him. What's complicated? But if he comes in, he'll be the 7th signing. And I think the hunt's probably on for a right back. But if not, I think they'll probably, worst case, really Billy Mitchell could fill that void if Kramer got injured or one of the centre backs got injured and Kramer shifted over. But you'd be so unlucky with Leonard and Danny Mack getting injured within like fucking 3 minutes of each other, wouldn't we? So unlucky.
It's just we're just waiting on this confirmation of Lovelace, or do you think Millwall are gonna give us some mad surprise like that Friday night that was kept under wraps? No one knew nothing about it.
That is the most shocked I've been as a Millwall fan in my adult life.
You couldn't believe it, could you? You was just like,
I was thinking it was going to be that Brighton winger, but just to see a random Algerian geezer chilling in the stand in the cold blow lane upper, I was like, who the hell is this geezer? We were sitting in Wicon that night, and you went to me, and your dad, an airplane's come up with an emoji on Millwall. I said, what's that? Is that we're getting someone abroad to it? No. It's just an emoji to say we're signing someone. I thought an airplane, no, isn't it? Surely. I thought it was someone else landing into the building. That's what I thought it meant. But then Dad went, no, Con, it's someone coming from abroad. I'm telling you. And I was right. Yeah. I made a mistake on that one. Yeah.
If there's any more news coming up. Millwall eyeing Charlton Athletic player.
What?
Have you seen this?
No, where is it?
This the old new rumour.
Football League World.
People slag them off. I think they're quite reliable.
One of the big sides interested. What? Charlton
It's been out for
forward.
3 seconds. Why hasn't Teddy posted in the group? It's been on for 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Charlton
yeah.
forward, Miles Leeburn. Do we need another forward?
Miles
What?
Leeburn.
Yeah.
Miles
Where'd you see
Leeburn.
that?
Miles Leeburn is Cole Leeburn's son. Remember Cole Leeburn? Pete, you'll remember Cole Leeburn. Yeah. Look at the other two, like what?
No, yeah, I'm not a clue.
Cool. Gangly, like Justin.
Wait, hold on.
It's got to be Waffle.
Someone's posted this. No,
Waffle,
this is an
yeah.
old article.
Been done. Joe's been done.
Oh.
You can have
Someone posted it.
Joe.
I was just reading it. It said Gary Rowett's side are in desperate need for attacking reinforcements to take the pressure off Tom Bradshaw and Fleming. And then I've just gone back to the top, April 20th, 2023. But someone's posted it just now.
Oh, you've
Well,
been done, Joe. Someone.
Come on, Joe. Do your own work, mate.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe. Fucking hell.
Well, that Fulham winger we was after, that we was rumoured to be interested in, that Marshall Godo, he's gone to Watford. Well, he's going to Watford. That's what Football League World say.
Yeah, we surely now. I think it's someone. I think it was Charlie. We make Charlie Richard said the other night. We've signed more right wingers than Reform. We've fucking got so many wingers. So many wingers. Listen, is it? Do you think it's like? I don't. I'm not being by any stretch, but you've got to look at all sides of it. Do you think it's too much too soon? That's what a couple of me. Well, we need to be careful here because we sign all these players. They're all going to turn up good, even though we're planning on playing a 1-1-9 formation. Realistically, some of them might not work out for them at the club, or they might not settle in the area, or they, God forbid, one of them gets injured. But it is a question I was going to ask, and it's nothing against Connolly because he looks sharp. I don't know. Just we signed Connolly and Kramer, and then it went a little bit quiet, and then it feels like James Berylson just went, do you know what? Fuck it, let's go for it. Like literally, like 3 days ago, and then we just went boom, 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 and I felt like we may not have signed Connolly. Looking at all the other players we signed on long-term deals, younger players, we took a bit of a chance on Connolly. He's had his personal troubles. I'm not digging him out for that, but he's bounced between clubs, and then he's got with us on contract to the end of the season. It seems a little bit more like a signing we would have usually made. Whereas everything that followed seems to be like a new era. Do you think I'm right on that? Or
yeah,
maybe
100%.
Yeah. So as well as he's done, Connie, I think we might. I don't know. It just seems like there was a point where James Berylson went, "Oh, fuck it. Miaka's come in. Go on, boys. Have a lot and fucking go for it." There seems to be, just like we said, we've got Kramer in good on a good deal. We've got Connolly in for nothing, but everything that's followed since, look, like we said, the recruitment process hasn't happened overnight. You said that, Pete, didn't you? We've been tracking these players for a while, but it all seems to have kicked in very, very quickly.
Like I say, I don't believe for 1 minute that these signings, I know thinking these signings, they don't just watch someone for 2 weeks and decide to sign him. Millwall have always, like I say, done it. They've watched playing over a period of months before they decide whether he's going to fit in. I think it's hard to just see a player 2 weeks later go, we'll have him. We have to do our really bit of homework on that character of that person as well. And I don't know what, when you're buying one of these players for £1 million, how long does it normally take? You do watch a player for a while before you make the decision to buy him, don't you? Surely it's more than 2 weeks, no?
Oh, no, definitely. But I'm just like, it just seems strange that we almost signed too many players in the same situation. Someone just said a lot of these players can play wing back. At a minute, I think Alex Neil's going to change it. 3 wins in a row, 10 points from a possible 12. Should have really been 4 wins in a row, but for the fuck-ups in the 97th minute against Cardiff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine that now, if we held on to that, we'd be, 2-3 points off the Blacks.
2 points off the Ploughs if we won.
Right, what are we at the minute?
4 points off the Ploughs.
4 points off the top 6, you know what I mean?
So we would have been.
And you know what?
And then
I always say when you want to make a charge, right? The January one is so important to get the right players in the right positions, yeah. And at this time of the season, there's always one that comes out the pack, yeah. There's always one. And why for God, why can't it be us this year? The one that comes out the pack, yeah.
Didn't Alex Neil do it with someone where they was like right at the bottom when he came in halfway through the season and got into the playoffs?
I think it might be.
Was it Norwich?
Alex Neil's been promoted with Hamilton in his first season in Scottish second division, championship, wherever it is. He come in with Norwich and got promoted in that season, first time to the Premier League, and he done it with Sunderland. So
I'm sure Sunderland, they were down.
Yeah, he's probably done it with Sunderland when he was in League One, didn't he? What he done with Sunderland? They was probably I think they were struggling in League One, Sunderland, and then he came in and then got them onto charge there.
He's got good pedigree.
What you mean he got promoted from League Two, League One?
League One, yeah.
League One, yeah. Kelly's just posting in the group. We haven't signed anyone for at least an hour. Neil out, Gallen out. Honeyman as a CUNT, but yeah, look, today we've signed the winger from Brighton, Benicio Baker. Brightly done us a favour when he joined and just went with Benny Baker. No relation to Ronnie. Much. He's actually from. Let's go back to the first graphic. I've got like 30 graphics here. He's from Hammersmith, yeah. He's from Hammersmith, and do you know what he said today as well? That we were saying earlier, fair play to Romain Esse for signing that contract and getting us paid out. He said he's played with Esse at England youth level, and sorry, just looks the same as Ipswich signed the player. He was saying that Esse had said to him, it's interesting what he said in his. He said he's definitely the right pathway, Millwall. So look, we're saying the club's signing these players with the model is someone has said like the Brentford model. It's true, but we're not really grabbing them from abroad, are we? Other than initially. We're getting younger players like homegrown or they're in England. Get something out of them. Yeah, get something out of them, get some appearances out of them, some with Esse, and then move them on for more money. And Benny Baker said earlier, Triple B reduced to Double B, said that he had some good chats with Esse, and Esse said getting to Millwall and getting full the system there is definitely the best pathway. That obviously means to moving on to better things. But honestly, all jokes aside, I put that on the screen for a joke. But how is Alex Neil going to keep all these players happy, boys?
That's what
I'm saying.
He's going to have to do. We might have to have a bit of a squad rotation all of a sudden. We might.
So who played the other day? Ivanovic, Connolly, Kundal, and Bangura Williams played on the right. You've got Macu coming back.
You look at that as well, Dan. You've still that's without that AJ Matthews in there as well.
Yeah.
I think he's got. I don't know whether they'll stick him out on loan. I hope they don't let him rot in the 21s. But there is a lot. I think Kundal's secured that centre midfield spot. That 10 for himself for now.
Yeah.
But obviously Nesley's going to play. But will he play wide? Will we give Bangura Williams a bit of respite? Because let's talk about Bangura Williams a little bit. It's funny because when he came off, I think it was against Cardiff. He's holding his calf, and he came off, and then Henry was like, "Do you think he's going to be fit for Portsmouth? Do you think he's going to be fit?" And I was like, I fucking hope so." Like we're panicking. Do you know what I mean? Because we think for 3 weeks before that, we didn't really know who he was. So will it be good for Bangura Williams to not have that pressure on him like we're heavily like it was with Esse, so heavily reliant on one player? Do you know what I mean? In the long run, will it be good for Bangura Williams to take that step back and go, okay, all these other players are here, and they can sort of bring me in gently.
Well, all of a sudden, it's as if he's got sort of a big weight on his shoulders, really, and he's just come in, and everyone's already making Esse comparisons. People even saying he could be better than Esse. Like, don't get me wrong, we've all said it. I've said it as well, but it's a lot of pressure on the young boy. But also at the same time, you've got all these other players coming in. Could it make him even better? Because he thinks, hold on, there's a bit of competition now. So it could drive him on to be even better. But that's the way you can look at it. With a lot of players there, all of these players are all of a sudden going to think, well, there's a lot of players in these positions. I'm not granted a start. So everyone's going to be pushing. It's good to have the competition in these positions. But again, not enough competition in defence at the minute.
Well, a lot of people
a
few people were saying that George Macarena, Massimo, surely with all these right wingers, they could double up as right wing backs. Couldn't be difficult, could it?
Yeah. I was thinking about this Benny Baker coming in, and I was thinking maybe he might be. He seems like a similar stamp to Tariq Lamptey. Remember Tariq Lamptey, Brighton?
Yeah.
Seems a bit similar to him. So maybe he might be used as maybe a left wing back, because if he's got the pace, and we see how how far up the pitch Kramer and Brian were the other day. Kramer was pretty much playing as a right winger at one stage, wasn't he?
Yeah, he gets up.
You know what I mean?
It's going to make us even more attacking. So I wasn't laughing at what you were saying. I was laughing that yesterday he was Benicio Baker Boatley, and he turned up to Millwall, and now he's Benny Baker.
That's what threw me off when you done the thing earlier, and I just see Baker. I was like, all of a sudden I thought,
It's like
who's
another
player?
Play your balls at the back. Us. You defenders?
I'll go left back. I've played left back.
I could see. Are you left-footed, Com?
Yeah, but I'll tell you quickly about the story. When I told Dad to come and watch me play for my 11-a-side team. Have I told you it before?
No, go on.
It's a brief story, right? So I said to my dad, I went, yeah, Dad, I'm playing football Saturday morning, the 10 o'clock kick-off. He went, yeah, sweet, no worries. I went, yeah, it's only at Wanstead Flats. He went, yeah, all right, no worries, I'll be there. So I messaged him. I say, yeah, Dad, I'm team playing in black and red today. So like, there's a few pitches here and a few teams playing. So just come to the pitch with the team in the black and red. So he walks over there with his coffee half hour into the game. And he comes up to one of the substitutes. He goes, sorry, mate. He said, I can't see my son here. Connor? He goes, oh, Connor's your son, is he? He went, yeah. He goes, yeah, he's over there. I was doing the line.
So you're left.
My line oath. Yeah.
You was doing the
left-footed. Yeah. I was doing the left. I was proper left wing back there, mate. I was like that with a flag. Yeah. Referee was giving it. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? I was like, Dad.
I reckon if you was a left back, I could see Joe being like a solid Gary Neville type right back.
Midfielder.
Yes. I was more centre mid.
I was going to say Pete seems like centre mid enforcer.
Yeah, Dad's more of like a. He looks like Zinedine Zidane.
Always a striker in my day.
Same Barnett to Dad.
You're more of Busquets though when you play now, Dad. You're sort of like the calm factor to the ball.
Well, there you go. We've got to see if we need some people at the back. It looks like we've got it, and Connor can also run the line, which is good.
Yeah,
I've been from centre back to right back. That's good.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right,
we're still waiting on news. It is 9:30. What time's the window closed, boys?
11.
11 o'clock. Not finished. We haven't fucking.
It's not really.
We haven't signed anyone for over an hour, but Zak Lovelace is expected.
Is it when it gets to 11? That means there's no loan signings either.
Not sure, actually. No, I think it's. I mean, listen, we're in a position this year where we ain't going to need to sign any loans, are we? Like,
yeah. Can you sign players? Not like you said, you could sign players abroad, didn't you? Before, if it was outside the transfer window, is that still the case?
I'm not sure, but we've signed so many. I don't think we're going to be.
Or if that was the case, Scotland would be like abroad, wouldn't it? So it wouldn't come into that equation of the transfer window, no?
Well, you're trying to bring Kevin Nisbet back?
No, what I'm trying to say is this transfer window just in England? Is it in Spain as well?
We've gone through all this before. You don't end up signing anyone after 11, do you?
Yeah, I know, but do Spain and Germany do transfer window like we're doing now? Is it all around Europe, this, or is it just
Why is
different deadline, different time deadlines?
Why is that any relevance? I can't see any of our players going to Spain or Germany.
No, I'm just thinking, being
Who
Lovelace,
knows, Joe?
Scotland, it might not matter. We could sign him tomorrow because he's from Scotland.
Well, the paperwork's all done anyway.
Players, we're not going to be in a position where we got. Usually, we're desperate. Oh fuck! Transfer window's gone. We're short. We need A, B, and C. We're in a position where we're comfortable, other than potentially a right back. I'm sure they'll go after another right back. But boys, I've got to go quick toilet. So just George Saville. Keep Saville for 2 more seasons. Discuss George Saville amongst yourselves just for a second. And is he still pivotal to this side?
I'd say that's about right. Bang on. Two more seasons, I think you get out of him.
Really, Joe? I think. I mean, look, listen. I thought we had a great game Saturday, Saville, but he's again, he's one of these players that to me is not consistent enough. Right. Like, I look at all players; they're not consistent. One day they'll have a great game. 3 games later they'll be crap. Then they'll have another good game. There's not that consistency there, and I think we've all said his legs are starting to go.
Yeah,
I think it'll last another 2 years.
No, I'm not saying as in start him every game for 2 seasons, but have him around maybe. Yeah, we can see. Listen, let's have it right though. Yeah, I know we're all saying that last few games his legs have gone. He started pretty much every game this season. I'm sure him and Denor. There's not been much movement in those 2 positions, so it's been a hell of a lot of games during busy periods. So you could probably do with a bit of a rest, to be honest. But I'm not saying, Saville start main man every game for the next 2 seasons, but have him round definitely for 2 more years.
I don't know. I think we've got to see how he is for the rest of this season. I think he's 31 now, isn't he?
How old is Saville?
Is he 31?
Yeah, he's older than that.
No, he ain't. Surely he ain't older than that. Yeah, George Saville.
I genuinely think he needs a.
31. It's 31.
Oh, he's only. Well, he's not old.
He's 32 in the summer. 32 in the summer. Yeah. So.
These days, isn't he? Really.
But like, I think we have to see how he gets on for the rest of this season. Hopefully now, where we've got more players coming in with fresher legs and the younger players as well, we might actually see the best of Saville defensively and see the more of the groundwork that he's putting in.
I think we're stuck at this moment in time. I don't even think rightly or wrong. I think we're stuck between the Joe Edwards manager and the Neil Harris manager. One that was attack minded, wanted to go forward in Edwards. Then you had Harris, who was more defensive, but then he started to turn a little bit attack minded. That's right. So now we've got Alex Neil, who I think is a bit in the middle of both. Yeah. He's defensive and he wants to get forward. Yeah. So I think we're stuck in the middle with Alex Neil, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
What I've noticed about Alex Neil is I think for the last 2 games, or 3 games, I think we've defended well without really defending. I think we defended well from the front. Yeah. A lot of teams have had possession. It's not been like an onslaught. I mean, I feel like, for example, Saturday, like Connolly and Cundall, like we was defending very high. I didn't really feel in danger at any point that we was going to concede our lead. No, Leicester City signed someone. Still no Millwall.
I'll just keep on refreshing Twitter.
Where do you see us finishing in the table? The players we got in.
You've got to be looking at top 6, haven't you, Dan?
So,
I think so. I think, like Joe said earlier, if we got to, or you said about the point against Cardiff, we deserve to win that game. Remember, we deserve to win that game that Cardiff won. So I know it's all ifs and buts, but we would have been 2 points off the playoff. And with all these signings, like we said, coming in, the confidence in the group, and players coming back from injury, they're listen, we know the top 3 teams are at the moment, don't we? And they are Burnley, Leeds, and Sunderland, right? And then
Sheffield United as well. So that's top 4.
Up for grabs, Dan.
That's top 4. Who's
that top 4 gone?
And the top 4's not gone.
They're
top
well
3.
clear. No, 11 points clear.
Yeah, Sunderland are clear of it as well, Dan.
Yeah, that top 4 about 11 points clear of 5th and 6th.
Yeah, you've got Leeds, Burnley, Sunderland, no?
And Sheffield United.
Sheffield United as well.
Got about them. Yeah, one of them normally drops away, though, don't they? So I think there's 3 places up for grabs here. And any one of them teams could say. I think West Brom are on the slide. I think they're definitely on the slide, West Brom. Norwich could always be there or thereabouts. I think we got a chance. We've got a chance.
We've definitely got a chance. And if I said to my mate, who was an Arsenal fan, I got a bet with him. He said, we won't finish in the top 12. I said, we historically, in the last 8 years and 9 years in the champ, I think only twice we haven't. Once we finished 13th, and the other one was the second full season back under Neil Harris when he left. So Harris has left at the worst possible time in the busiest period of the football calendar. With a little bit of fucking around. We've had a new manager coming in, and we're still where we are. So I think we've had our blip, and I think we can kick on again.
We've had some dodgy results as well. I mean, look at the home loss against Hull, the home loss against Oxford. The Waypoint, we was winning 1-0 against Oxford. You know, we've had some really shit performances, and one of them games went our way with the point of the playoffs. There you go. And that's with not having a great season.
Yeah.
It's only for 2.
I think it's more up for grabs than it has been in years.
Huh?
I think it's up for grabs more than it has been in years. In places for the
Where's all
playoffs.
this Langstaff to Bromley rumours coming from?
Connor started that as well.
Yeah, you did.
Mate, honestly, Bromley they're making a sign at 10 o'clock tonight.
Making an announcement at 10 p.m.
Oh, Bromley.
Bromley, and everyone's going, it's Langstaff.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. They've got Ben Thompson, Byron Webster, Adam Mayer, and a fella called in there all playing left wing back.
My phone might go flat down. I've got about 5%. So I can't find a charger anywhere.
I was going to say, plug it in then.
Yeah, but where? Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to see if I can find a charger. Yeah?
Go on, big man.
Right. No.
Yeah, that Langstaff rumour's gathering pace, isn't it?
I'm trying.
But it's
you got a direct line to Richard Calder, so.
Did you start that?
I didn't start. I'm sure I see it somewhere else on Twitter. But
what's his fucking name? The centre back who's playing left wing back for Bromley. He's on loan from us. Fuck me.
Kamal Grant.
Kamal Grant.
There you go.
Or Topolodge.
Topolodge has gone out again. He's on. I think he's on loan at Sutton.
What, is he still our player? I thought he left.
No, he ain't our player anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, he went to Bromley. I think he's on loan. Best like Topolodge.
Oh, he's at Sutton.
Kamal Grant, yeah.
Do we genuinely think there'll be outgoings?
I think there's got to be. Personally, I think there's got to be.
You're not the first person to say that tonight, Dan. No, I disagree. I know, like, you might question Lovelace's commitment and attitude after the way he left the club, but I think Joe said earlier, he was very young at the time, being advised by people potentially badly because it hasn't worked out for him, has it?
Yeah. It seems like he's obviously just gone for a bit of a paycheck for a few years, and it just hasn't worked out for him. But it's still, like I say, he's still 19, so he's still young. But I think
he thought he was going to work out. I think he had full confidence in his own ability.
Well, think about it. He was been put on the bench for quite a few times. He's come off the bench quite a few times from this season, and I think he was doing quite well in their academy and in their under-21s, whatever. So,
in all fairness, though, he's gone there at a young age. You think if you push straight in the first team, you're getting European football, aren't you?
I think he got injured soon as he turned up. Sorry, Ron. I looked at that thinking, Lovelace still agreed 12 million. I didn't see the comma. So we signed a lot of players over the last few days. It's been all systems go. We have signed officially today, Triple B. Joined some Brian for supposed to be. Good old Benny Baker.
Benny B.
Covering what someone else just said there. There was a previous rumour to that. I think it come from the Daily Star boys, didn't it? So I was like, nah, I'm not posting that. But it does seem legit. The Sheffield United were interested in signing Big Jaff. But the club, there you go, scared them away with a £12 million fee. And Sheffield United have since gone on or potentially going to sign Rob Holding from Crystal Palace. And as we were just talking about, the Zak Lovelace deal could still be okay. If that does happen, I do feel it could pave the way for Langstaff to leave, and Bromley got an announcement at 10 p.m. Whether that's Langstaff, I don't know.
Rumours that it's Harry McGurdy. Rumours that it's that Harry McGurdy. You know the geezer who used to play for Swindon.
All right.
Because he was out at Hibs, and there was is it Hibs, I think? And then they announced that he's going to join a football league club, like an English football league club. So there's rumours going out that it's him, but I don't know. Look at the shape of the geezer's head. Does it look like Langstaff? Have you not seen the
Jim
photo?
Praxis, no. Was it on the group?
Look. That's what Bromley put up.
Oh, I thought that was a different signing as well.
It could be. I don't know.
I'll do that sometimes when I release a Lions Lounge lockdown guest. You can just get them off. You can just get them off social, like off Wikipedia. It don't mean this. Was it an actual person?
Yeah, it's got to be
Someone in the ground.
Yeah, but then they said paperwork still yet to be completed. So it's like, I don't know what.
No, I can't see.
About.
Nothing against Bromley. They're doing really well, but
I can't see him dropping down to League Two.
Whack. I can't see him going back. If he did, I think he'd probably go back to what's county? Fucking, I'm getting cold. My face looks really rosy, but it's actually not. I think it's just this light. I just went to the toilet. It's fine.
You just wanted to do your Cole Palmer celebration there, didn't you? Because they're 2-1 up.
Cold. Hang on. There's a charger in there. You can sit there, Georgia.
I was saying go in my room.
Yeah. Is it Jamal Lowe time? Yeah, it's Jamal Lowe. People always get. There's 4 people. Yeah, there's 4 people that always get discussed in that group. 2 of them we can't discuss on there. You 2 know they are, and the other 2 are Peter Moore and Jamal Lowe. It's just our group chat is basically about memes of 4 people in it. 2 of which are Keith Moore and Jamal Lowe. The other 2 will have to remain one of them. But yeah, no, that ship's definitely sailed with those 2 in it.
Do you remember, though, a couple of weeks ago, there was a rumour about someone put in the chat about Jed back, done deal?
I think people just get people out of it on Twitter, and some people just sometimes go for it, don't they?
Ollie Burke as well. That want to be a comeback.
Well, in United, have put a billion for Honeyman, my hometown club. Probably have, just to torment me even further. I don't expect Honeyman to leave. I don't expect Moore to leave. But I think
yeah.
Go on.
Sorry, I was just going to say, right. I know I've probably slagged off Honeyman quite a bit for like being played right midfield or like in the 10 behind the striker, but I think if you actually stuck him in that central midfield role for like the last 20 minutes of a game, or even during a game, as a bit of energy, I think he'd do really well in his natural position.
What about yesterday? What about when the club tweeted yesterday 100 appearances for George Honeyman, and you said, "How the fuck has he played 100 games for this club?"
Yeah, thinking about it, it doesn't make sense, does it?
but that's like, how has the geezer been playing? Right, like I can't remember how many games of them 100 appearances he's played centre midfield.
No.
Like, he's played right midfield. He's played attacking midfield. He's played as a bloody striker.
In all the positions, his natural position is centre mid.
There was I think, Joe, you said it the other day on the group. There was a point where we fucking done really well. We was winning all our games, and we had Vogel Sammer on the left or on the right, and Honeyman on the left, didn't we? Under Rowley, and they was like both tucking in doing a different. But Vogel Sammer, who told him as a striker, he never played up front once.
Yeah, and it's like you look back on that.
He went up front for 10 minutes, hit the bar.
We had one of our best runs on the Rowley, with Honeyman and Vogelsammer on either wing, and you think, how did that work? Like, how did that happen? But it worked somehow.
That was actually mental. That was actually mental.
Do you genuinely think any outgoings this late on?
I don't know. I just can't see how he's got so many players and to keep them all. I mean, when I put that graphic on the screen earlier, there's players there. You're not even taking into consideration. It's just loading. Head down dunk in that, are you?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Head down dunk.
He was the one who made the grass look so nice for him in that graphic. You're not taking into consideration Matthews, Coburn, Watmore,
Langstaff, if he stays.
Langstaff, Honeyman.
Yeah.
A Millwall fan tweeted. Someone tweeted about 15 minutes ago saying things are about to get interesting.
Well, this is why we're here, boys. But every time we go on live, it just fucking don't happen, does it? I was expecting a busy one. I really was. It could still.
Geezer then said, "No, it's nothing transfer related. So it's obviously just his private life." God.
There's been a donation. Thank you very much to Solo Builder. Much appreciated. Super chats are open. You can donate to the channel via the comment section if you so wish. I'll tell you what. How you doing, Dan? You right, mate? Some people don't like to hear that about Honeyman. They'd rather be thick and call him shit. Fact is, he's played out of position his whole Mill career, never complained. No, listen, you're spot on. You can't blame Honeyman. Like, I think it would get to the point, if I was Honeyman, I'd say, look, please stop playing me in the 10. Like, play me somewhere else. But he does give his all. But something you said the other day, Dan, I saw you comment on Jake Cooper. And Dan's with me said, like, Cooper's fucking huge for us. And he's one that's always divided opinion. I've always backed him. And now some people are saying, oh, Cooper's only fucking good because he's got Jack next to him. What are you saying, boys, about Jake Cooper? Kenny hates him. Kenny hates everyone.
No,
Kenny hates me, and I'm going to be in family soon.
Personally, I think he played really well with Hutchinson side of him. And he's been such a great servant to. If he was that bad, he wouldn't have made over 300 appearances. Like, the geezer's nearly bursting into our top 10 of all-time appearances ever. So I think he can't be that bad to have played over 300 games for us. And personally, don't get me wrong, there's times where I think, he looks very shaky with the ball at his feet. And I don't think he is fantastic with the ball at his feet. But then
no, he's not.
With Tanganga playing next to him, some reason I feel like he seems more relaxed. And he's actually playing. And what I've noticed is he actually started playing quite a few decent long ball passes. And
I think
he's a quality defender. He's one of the best aerial ability wise that I think we've ever had.
Yeah,
but I don't get. And he's not the best on the floor. But with Tanganga, playing by him, I think he's been a fantastic player. For us.
Them two together is such a pivotal partnership. But that's the thing I'm worried about. If one of them, well, Kramer will step in, but yeah, then that leaves us like right back.
I always say that I think a lot of people's biggest problem with Cooper was he stopped scoring goals because teams sussed us out and they was getting those. I mean, some of the stuff that happens to him from corners. And why do we always get the free kick given against us? By the way, like he gets muscled to the ground and they're not saying that free kick. I think because he stopped scoring, I think that got into people's mindset a bit. Oh, well, he was scoring goals, but now he's not. So now he's shit. I think he played at one point on 146 games straight, didn't he?
Yeah,
he's a fucking animal. Yeah. He's 30 years old now. So I heard you boys talking about George Saville. I did shout out when I was in the kitchen. He's 31, Savs, and I always think him and Cooper are really old, but they're not really.
They're not. But it's just because now we've signed all these young players. They seem older all of a sudden. It's like as if the bracket's getting younger and younger. It's like, oh, a player's 30 now. It's like, oh, yeah, over the hill finish. Like,
I think he's a very, very good traditional defender. And, like, that sounding silly, he defends really well. Like, I mean, I know that traditional defenders nowadays, they're evolving and they're starting being, like, relaxed and playing the ball to feet and, you know, playing the long balls and everything. But I think just as a traditional defender and in terms of putting his body on the line, I think he's unbelievable.
Yeah. Maybe
unbelievable.
I couldn't agree. I could agree more that he can't play out, but I rate both our goalkeepers. Neither of them got the best distribution. Look, that doesn't bother me with goalkeepers because Bart couldn't kick the fucking ball. Bart had no knees when he turned up, but he's one of the best goalkeepers we've had in recent years because he's shot stopping. And everyone did, I've always backed Jensen, and on Saturday he made 3 really good saves. And someone said in one of my comments, he won us the game. Well, no, he didn't. His job is to save the fucking ball. And in fear of sounding like Roy Keane, he made 3 good saves. That's his job. That's his fucking job. Do you know what I mean? That's true. It's long to be like a sniper of a football and go fucking take someone's head off at 300 metres, but absolute calamity between the sticks. I think it's all about shot stopping for goalkeepers, but like you say, Cooper can't really play. Jeff can play a little bit. It's some nice long dives, but he's got a little every couple of games. I find myself saying during the last year, "Oh, Jeff, what you done?" And the recent away dash, it's in the clip. I said, "Jeff, what you done?"
I think it's nice having that fight. I think we've got that fine balance there. I think we've got a very good fine balance there now. And with Kramer coming in, I think he was probably brought in as a centre back, but I think the way he's playing at right back, I think our defence got shored up, and we've been really well. We've been playing really well.
Lovelace done.
Zak Lovelace's transfer to Mill is done. He is set to become the Lions' 7th edition of the window. Bosh. Wow, this is turning out to be absolutely outrageous, this transfer window. We had Connolly through the door. We had Kramer through the door. We had AJ Matthews, who we've not seen yet. Luke Condell, we've had, of course, made his debut. Got man of the match on Saturday. And a lot of Wolves fans were not happy that happened. He also then signed, where is he? There he is. Kamil Nejli, a record signing for £4.5 million, allegedly from Sparta Rotterdam. Today we followed through with good old Benicio Baker. And now Zak Lovelace is just about to become Millwall's 7th signing of the January transfer window. When an announcement is made, I'll try and get some graphics on the screen. I just never seen anything like it. I'll go back to what I said when earlier in the season, Neil Harris was in charge, and there was a video on Millwall TV, and they put a clip on Twitter of Steve Gannon saying, it's very difficult. January is most difficult time to try and sign a player because it's during the season. No one wants to let their players go. And he sort of edged towards SA was going in that same statement. He said the only teams that can really get people in the bigger clubs who are willing to pay a little bit more money, which is obviously what they did for SA. But Zak Lovelace is coming back to Millwall. He's got to eat a little bit of humble pie, and he might have to win a few fans over, but it is going to happen. And Zak Lovelace, again, 19 years old. Huh?
Big question. How do you see him I've just seen the Brook Norton Guffey again.
Yeah. Mate, is that
Fucking
me?
Where do you see Lovelace at this current time fitting in? Is he going to be a striker to come on late on, or
Right back?
is he going to be in the wing, or a lot of these players? I can't see how you're going to. They're
Keep
all
them all
going to
happy.
fit in together at the same time.
I am going to put it on the screen again. It was a little bit of a joke that I had with the boys on our group, but they're going to be all the players we've got going forward. I mean, let's just take a second there to appreciate Aziz. We were going 2 weeks ago. My God, what a fucking miss Aziz is going to be. What Aziz ain't fit. Oh my God, like the whole outlook of the whole ethos, the whole structure it's just fucking changed overnight. And like I said, Steve Gannon said when Harris is manager, we might get 1 or 2 in January. James Berylson is absolute. This time like this, I wish I still had the Dishal gun. Because he is absolute splashing the cash.
You still need that. What's happened with that?
He died. I got new batteries and he still didn't work. I bought the boys each one for Christmas. Fraser won't give me the gun. Remember the gun I had? Dishal, the cash gun. Henry's got one. I keep forgetting to get it off him. I was more interested in tonight. I picked up. I said, "Don't forget your fucking birthday cake. I paid 70 quid for that. I want some." More interested in getting a big block of his Domino's cake. Yeah.
Domino's always been expensive. Domino's.
70 quid for a cake. That's an expensive joke. But I've got him. I've got a big fucking pack of like moisturising cream and all the stuff he likes. £250 in cash. A trip to Belgium to watch Club Bruges. 2 personally signed Neil Harrison shirts, and all he ain't shut about is the fucking cake. Can't believe he's got Domino's cake. Oh, here we go. Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 3.
Still waiting the official confirmation with Lovelace.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be long, should it?
I reckon 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Dan Marsh tweeted now, everyone's second favourite, Dan Marsh. Mill beat the deadline to get a deal for Zak Lovelace over the line. The 19-year-old striker heading back to the Den from Rangers as the Lions' 7th January signing. Sunderland 3-2 up at Middlesbrough.
Full time, isn't it?
Kieran's no. Kieran's not Joe on the group chat. Let's get this on the screen. Okay. So, fucking hell. Joe and Connor having Joe and Kieran rowing on the group. We talk about this 5 minutes.
Late to the party, kid.
Joe, wouldn't you shut up, huh?
I've got a funny feeling though.
Do you want to know what? It's going to be that.
Have similar to that Friday one. Something just come out of the blue last minute that's just going to rock us all.
It needs to, with a right back.
Yeah, it'll be a defender from abroad. Bet ya.
What a fault. Henry with his Domino's cakes. Henry with the Domino's cake. Right. Delivery from Italy. Not just the pizza, but Norton Coffee as well.
even Joe's a little off there. Joe's thinking, thank God I moved out. It's on the link that he sent.
No, I'm only down the road from Joe now.
Oh, you've got your own house there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm only down the road from Joe. Yeah, I'm nicking his Wi-Fi.
Oh, are you literally that close?
Yeah, 2 minutes
No,
away.
No, I ain't close enough to be nicking his Wi-Fi.
The link that he said, that Dan Marsh posted, it's just going to say something about Marcus Rashford. Fuck about him. The club are going to announce it soon, shortly.
I'll just think
all the journals are going with it, so it's going to be coming very, very soon. Zak Lovelace is about to become a 7th sign of the January transfer window. Lots of forward-thinking players, but still no right-back fit at the club at the minute.
Do you know what? This will make my evening. I think it will be the best thing ever if they come out with Norton Cafe.
That'd be outrageous. It would be outrageous.
It's not going to happen. Right, hang on. Let's have a
If
look.
it does happen,
You'll see Connor running past and swinging his shirt over his head out your window, Joe.
I'd get a video of that.
Sit there, right. Here we go. This is
Think
just come from
about
Denmark.
Right.
Sorry, no, go on, mate. This just come from Denmark.
No, I was going to say that Ben Baker, Norton Cuffy spoke to him as well, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Someone said in the comments, yeah. And he said, "What a good club it is." Blah blah blah. It's so good. I might even come back from Genoa.
Yeah.
It's just loading up. It's taking fucking forever.
Someone just said breaking transfer news: Millwall re-sign Alan Dunn.
What about? I was thinking this earlier in the comments and to you boys as well. Like the worst signing we've ever made in the transfer window.
Oh,
Rob Hulse.
Who?
Rob
Hulse. Yeah, Rob Hulse.
Danny
I'm just thinking,
to be fair, there's a hell of a lot.
There's that season when we have
one that we thought was going to come in. Oh, we got him like. I mean, Shane Jones got to be up there, and like one you're going to come in and think, oh, he's come from Liverpool, he's going to be brilliant.
Troy Parrott.
Who?
Troy Parrott. Remember that? We was all thinking we were going to get all. Oh, boys, forget the playoffs. We're getting automatic. Do you know what I mean?
Who actually wasn't they?
Yeah. Get with his photos by the wheelie bins over the den. God's sake.
Yeah, Richard Chaplow.
Boy. He's finally doing the right.
Wow, yeah, forgot about him.
Yeah, but do you not remember how about the two Scottish, the Tom Brighton and Morris Ross?
Do you remember that was a mad window? Spackman, when we had Spackman as manager, I think it was 2006. We signed about 19 players that summer.
Yeah.
Talking about don't sing this song, but you're just talking about Nigel Spackman. And I was just thinking back to Portsmouth away. How did we end up singing a song about Graham Ricks when he was their manager and what he did? Like, how long ago was he their manager? It must have been about then, mustn't it? It was years ago.
Someone next to me started saying the name, and I didn't have a clue. So I didn't have a clue, and then he started singing it, and because he joined in with all the songs, and because one of you started singing the song, I thought, I've got to join in with the geezer as well, because he was going for it.
I just remember I must have been about 14 sitting in the Coldblow Lane stand when we had Portsmouth at home. It must have been that long ago. Got to be good 20 years ago. And I just remember all the Millwall fans singing Graham Ricks.
Hey.
Ages.
Don't do me an ad revenue tonight. Fuck, we've had 600 people in for fucking 2 hours.
Someone just said Meyerhofer was crap as well, unless he was in the air. People forget. Do you remember that season he scored that goal? Was it away at Middlesbrough where he saved us?
2 goals.
Yeah.
2 goals, yeah.
2 goals on it, yeah.
I was thinking back as well to he's back. I remember when first game of the season.
On the phone.
First game of the season, we're talking about bad signings, Pete, and then we've gone on to other things and songs in the crowd.
I've been watching you.
When Henry was little, we beat Leeds at home first game of the season. I think Beavers scored 1, and then Sean Williams scored a penalty. We won 2-0. And first opening day, and we're giving it to the away fans. And Henry we're singing songs, and Henry turns around and thinks to me, he's only about 5. Dad, who is Jimmy Savile? Like, Dad, who's Jimmy Savile? Because I was going, Jimmy Savile, he's one of you, right? And I was like, oh. Ask your mum if you get in, she'll tell you. I didn't want to fucking.
I remember, Dan, we were playing games, and we went about 3 or 4-0 up, yeah? And I started a song saying, you might as well row home.
Oh, God.
Pete, you've had a Chinese, Pete, and that's why
Who?
You've had a Chinese, apparently. That's why you've been off screen.
Keep jumping in and out here, don't I?
Yeah.
You're all right. What's all
So
about
Lovelace confirmed. Is that 100% confirmed?
News at Dens tweeted it. Lovelace completes Millwall return.
Yeah, I did have it to put on the screen, but it never. Oh, it did come up. There you go. Bromley have signed Marcus Ifield. Who the fuck's that? Never heard of him. Not Langstaff. But it's been confirmed by journos, but not confirmed by the club yet, Pete. But we beat the deadline to get a deal with Zak Lovelace over the line. The 19-year-old striker back to the Den from Rangers as the Lions' 7th January signing.
Is that a permanent or loan?
Yeah, permanent. We're saying, where do we think he'll fit in?
Bloody hell, we got like how tall is the fella? Is he like a small striker, tall striker? What sort of stamp is he?
I remember him being small.
No, but what sort of stamp is he? Is he like a Langstaff? Is he like a tall, like 6'2" striker, like a Keith?
I'm not saying he's in the same. I'm not saying he's in the same bracket as, but I remember him being I thought the same sort of build as Rooney.
Rooney,
like stocky, strong.
Oh, right. Okay.
It could be, especially with all these wingers / wing backs. It could be. So Richard Cooley just tweeted, but it was about something to Charlton. It could nod towards that a change of formation if we need it. And it's not a bad thing if we're doing well at the minute. 3 straight wins, 10 points out of our last 12. But if that does dry up, we've never really had that option under any other manager before. If we go, well, that was working for a while, and it won't always work. That's not working. Now we switch it and go to a different formation. It's definitely giving us options. I think you could see Lovelace play up front in a 2 then, with a 5-3-2 maybe. Like that, boys. What are you thinking? Joe's nodding.
Millwall's just tweeted.
Hang on.
They've just tweeted saying, I wouldn't. What's that mean?
Are you sure?
I wouldn't bought 500 pounds.
And now it's gone.
I wouldn't go to bed just yet or something, maybe. That's what it is.
Maybe.
Dan, when was that last time we was waiting for a sign? It never happened. Do you remember?
Me and Joe were discussing at the start of the show. It's happened.
Who was it?
Happened in the summer, didn't it?
Kiefer Moore, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, Sky Sports said it was happening, and then obviously something else fell through at their end.
Right, yeah.
So it didn't happen. That's what's happened. Right back.
That's it. Someone put Millwall FC admin, can we go to bed? And they've replied to it saying I wouldn't. So, but it's no surprise, is it? That's just going to do the Lovelace now.
Well, get back to the old Belgian one. That's got to be the most secretive signing Millwall have ever done in their history.
Belgian?
Or like the
Algerian. The Algerian one, you mean?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's got to be the most secret forever.
It confused me though as well because they put the picture up and then they put a Dutch flag and something else, and then it's come through as Algerian. I'm like, what's happened there? By the way, 650 on. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're flying towards 25k. We've got 24,369. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Danny Brown. What about the defence? Yeah. I think everyone's just heads gone and we're just thinking we've got so many forward players. Okay, it could be on that.
Yeah, I've always said I'm happy with the defence. Yes, I know we've got a few injuries now, but I've always been happy with the defence. The defence for me has never been the problem.
No, not now though. With the injuries, we're desperate. We need some cover there now.
Come on, Joe, don't be greedy. We've just signed 7 players, mate.
Yeah, attacking players.
Yeah, but come on, other end of the pitch.
Go ahead. Ian Holloway would be in his element, wouldn't he?
Oh, fucking wouldn't he have all on?
Who?
Christ, yeah.
Ian Holloway will throw them all on in the last 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those days? That was random where we had like DJ Campbell and Simeon Jackson.
Jermaine Easter.
Yeah.
It was like a Spider-Man meme. They was all like the same sort of player, weren't they? And he used to fucking go get them with that. I remember once, I didn't go, but we was, I think it was under Lomas though. I think we was 2-0 up at Bournemouth right early on. I think Henry was only a baby. I think she had me out fucking pushing the buggy on a Saturday. Fucking hell, we're 2-0 up. I looked again, we was 5-2 down.
Oh, Bournemouth away. I remember that game. We were there.
What
John
game?
Belton.
We were 2-0 up and lost 5-2.
John Berylson has done obviously an unbelievable job as a chairman. He's built a brilliant legacy, which James Berylson can continue in. But what possessed anyone to put Lomas in charge, ex-West Ham, followed by fucking
Madness, wasn't it?
Yeah. When you think back though, we've had Billy Bonds, didn't we? Like, that's not going to work, is it?
But to be fair, I think at the time, I thought Ian Holloway was like
he was
one that the fans, one that all the fans wanted, and he was like one of the favourites for the job. And he was the one that everyone wanted.
I did a Facebook post. I did like a Facebook post at the time. That's when people used to post on Facebook, personal Facebook account, and I posted when we signed it when we got Holloway, and it pops up every now and again, obviously every year. And I was proper excited about Holloway. I thought he's a bit fucking off, bit off his rocker. Do you know what I mean? Not fucking will fit right in. But
it's because he got Blackpool for the Prem, wasn't it? We all got excited about that.
Didn't he get Crystal Palace to the Premier League at all?
Yeah.
Every ex-Mill player I've interviewed all loved him. He lost his shit the other week though, didn't he? Swindon manager now. He lost his shit to the fans, didn't he?
Yeah.
Walked over Bradford. Holloway. They played Bradford and walked over at full time, started fucking giving it they started having a go at him. He fucked them all off and started round. And he's going, I'd invite the geezer down to our training ground, I tell you. He was saying, well, I couldn't believe it. I was buzzing with that.
It was good.
It was good, wasn't it? I'm not going to attempt it again because it'll be shit the second time. People saying Liam Trotter was decent. Daniel Wynn moved like a wardrobe. I always thought that, but I thought Liam Trotter he was one of them, like, you didn't think he was getting about the pitch, but I think he might have just looked like he was laboured, but he's actually...
Yeah, I was a big fan of that.
Me and Joe were big fans of Liam Trotter, mate. I'll tell you that now. Yeah,
he's going to come on the show.
Backing defenders off. Love Liam Trotter. I thought he was a brilliant player.
He's hench as well, wasn't
he? Yeah.
So he's been travelling the world, and Leighton Orient asylum someone. Boys, up your way, keep your right window. Yeah, Trotter's been travelling the world with his missus, and he said he's going to come on the show once he's back. And I saw on his Instagram yesterday, he bought an house, so I'm going to be fucking on his case now. Get him over the line. Trotter loved the night out in Glam. Who was that?
Glam, probably. I remember that.
No,
how much you reckon with all the players we've signed, the wage bill's gone up?
The what?
The wage bill now for these 7 players.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, this is it. Usually we have to balance the books, don't we? We've not sent anyone out other than Adam Mayer.
Yeah, but with their age, I don't think they're all going to be on massive money.
That's true, actually, as well.
A lot of the players, it's not like they've been on big contracts elsewhere, really, have they?
Belgium's got to be on about 15 bags a week.
Yeah, he's probably the only...
Well, sorry, is it Dutchman, whatever he is?
Algerian. I keep forgetting the geezer's name. I actually keep forgetting his name.
Is
it Cyril Negru?
Camille Nesley.
Camille Nesley, yeah. Someone just said, here you go. Is Adam Malaki still on at Sutton? No, he done his ACL, didn't he? At the start of the season. We're not having a lot of luck in left back position, are we? Left wing back. Callum Scanlon's, you won't see him again in the Millwall shirt. Unfortunately, he's out for 3 months, grade 3 hamstring tear, so he'll be out until he's not a Millwall player anymore. He'll probably go back to Liverpool now.
You know, I was just randomly thought of, we're saying about all these attacking players. I'm forgetting about Sheldon Kendall as well. I thought he'd start to break towards the first team a bit. He come on against Dagenham Redbridge, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another one you can sort of add in, because I'm sure he'll be pushing to get in the team.
I don't want to name drop either, but recently I had lunch with Neil Harris, just me and Neil Harris.
Whoosh.
Anyways, he's in my contacts. So anyway, and he said to me, listen, Bangor Williams is good. He went, but Sheldon Kendall. He went, mate, bang that drum on your channel because he is fucking unreal. So 17 years old, 18 years old, I don't know. I mean, the likeliness of them both coming and being well beaters, and Connor's gone and getting the side. Likely, but yeah, he's supposed to be a really good talent.
I'm back. Sorry, I'm just moving. I was just moving around the house, so Mrs. could go to bed.
I just watched the under-21s game on the Millwall TV tonight. and we got the geezer on the left-hand side. Looks a right talent. I'm not sure if that's him or not.
Oh, well, they played tonight.
No, I just watched the replay of they beat Swansea 5-0, didn't they?
Who did?
The under 21s at the Mill training ground. It's on the Mill TV. I watched the practice game, and I'm sure it's that guy. Would he be playing for the under 21s, Dan?
Yeah, Sheldon Kendall, yeah.
He's absolutely on fire, the boy.
Oh.
Josh McCoy, remember him? Did we get him from Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Remember goals Preston on the telly?
He scored a goal, didn't he? That way far out.
I've got a funny story about him.
We met him one night in Faces.
Yeah. Met him one night in Faces, right? Me and Joe went up to him, like said hello to, oh, mate, Josh McCoy. And then he was like,
this was about
proper road.
8 years after he'd left.
And he was proper road, wasn't he? He went, bro, and he was outside smoking a fag, and he went, bruv, as soon as I heard that Bournemouth wanted me back here, I was running, bruv. I was running. Because weren't he involved in a swap deal for Scott Malone or something?
Yeah, we sent him back to Bournemouth in the end. Remember, he went to Burnley on loan, and then we sent him back to Bournemouth after that.
I was running, Josh to speak like that. Sorry, but I look like toilet again.
Mate, I swear.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You know, you just think, oh, mate, glad you was running. Otherwise, I would have dropped you off there, mate.
What league was Bournemouth in then? Was they in the league championship?
I think they was in.
I think they were League One. We were Championship.
Oh, right, okay.
It might have even been the same league, actually, at the time. I can't remember.
Is that Zak Lovelace goals for Rangers?
No, he ain't really played much.
Have to see.
So how can we judge him, what he's like? That's the thing.
Someone's obviously been watching him, not scouting it. We ain't just signing him for no reason, are we? We've got a lot of these players I don't know nothing about. It's obviously our scouts have been out doing their job, and yeah.
Scanlon was still here.
Who?
Scanlon, the one that's gone back to Liverpool.
Oh, Scanlon.
Yeah.
He hasn't officially gone back though, has he? But he ain't going to play.
He will do, won't he?
He's gone.
Still waiting for the official confirmation of Zak Lovelace.
I've got a feeling Lovelace ain't going to be the only one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought the same.
It's going to be another Nesley thing. Like, no one's going to see something coming. It'll be a defender from abroad.
What's Mill Twitter saying, Joe?
It'll be announced after the deadline as well. Remember, we announced Ivanovic about an hour after the deadline last time. Millwall social media start playing games now. It'll be 11 o'clock. You think the window's shut, they'll go, don't go to bed just yet. Something's done and they'll announce it later.
Is anyone else spending money in the transfer window in the Championship, Joe, that you know?
What's that?
Luton have just bought another player.
Who?
Luton have signed quite a few players in the last recent days.
Who else has made big moves in the transfer window in the Championship?
Burnley have just signed a player striker from Ajax.
Yeah. Who?
Lovelace confirmed.
What, by Millwall?
Yeah. Literally, if I'm not talking to Tom any better, could I? Sorry, boys, to cut you off. Go on, what you saying?
I said, is anyone...
I see it, yeah.
Go on, Pete. Sorry, go on. You crack on and I'll...
money in the division on transfers.
Yeah, who else has spent money? Well, Middlesbrough just signed a winger from Aston Villa. Middlesbrough just signed,
No, signed Whittaker, didn't they, from Plymouth, 6 million.
Yeah, but then they've just signed a couple on loan as well. That Ilin Jr. from Aston Villa, who was on loan at Bologna. I think he's started the season with bloody Juventus.
Return to SEC.
There's a video of Zak Lovelace on the Millwall TV already.
Yeah. See, I can watch it. I'm watching it now on Twitter.
Here he is.
What an interview you mean, Dad?
Number 87.
87?
No, I'm joking. But lately, we've been seeing numbers. Why is Kramer fucking 42 and he on Cundle's 52? What the fuck?
Oh,
What,
mate.
we've got that many players, haven't we, at the minute? Do you know what? I'm waiting to get an update. Just watching it on repeat on the video. I don't know why I'm bothering because it's going to say Zak Lovelace has signed on a long-term contract for an undisclosed fee. It never says anything else.
What I don't get, right, is we've just signed this. We signed this. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out his name again. This Camille Nedgley, right, and put him as number 56. The number 7 has been spare.
That's Kevin. That's big. Retired it after Nisbet left.
Oh, no.
Super
I
Kev.
can hit myself, man. I'm not right in the head. What is your better off dead?
No, massive race. And Fernay Dickstart is not happening, correct? Because Middlesbrough couldn't get someone in, so they couldn't let him go out. So Dyke still isn't happening, but Lovelace has been confirmed by the club. And he is once again a Mill player. Kieran just put something on the group, actually. That's what I was trying to get.
That's the photo of it.
Graphic,
Kieran
yeah.
just put.
Yeah, well done, Kieran.
Leaves as a boy, comes back as a man.
Don't seem like he's been gone that long, but he left when debut at 15 and whatever days, and now he's 19. So it must have been a while he's been gone.
I'll
Got to be a bit of humble pie as well.
He must
Yes.
be a deal, Dan, and he had 6 months left on his contract. I reckon he was going to go.
He was
Don't you
apparently he
reckon?
was,
He weren't signing a new deal, was he? So then he could have gone on the
he
free.
was on a new deal. Maybe because he weren't really getting in. Maybe it's because of that. Who knows?
Oh, just seeing what number he's gonna. I bet he's gonna be number 49 because that was the number he was when he left, wasn't he?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm just watching that video on Mill FC. I'm thinking, well, if he was number 49 when he left, he's probably going to get number 49 again, isn't he?
Do you know what? I'm not knocking the signing, but for as much hype there is around him, he's actually done fuck all in the game.
Yeah.
His Wikipedia page, he played 3 games for us, didn't score. Played 4 games for Rangers, didn't score. And there's like some serious hype around him. Maybe it might level him out a bit. I'm not digging him out. I'm just being fucking honest.
He might be another Chino Samba, Dan.
Another Cherno Samba, yeah. Could be.
Yeah.
But for the amount of hype around it, it's a big signing for us. It's great getting back. And he left because he didn't feel the club was big enough.
What?
We left, didn't he?
He
Said,
looks 19, but he looks more like 25 to me.
yeah, he used to have an uphill paper round for a newsagent in Chernobyl when he was a kid, apparently.
I
I love that
that.
one. Don't I? Cheers. Thanks for laughing, boys. You've heard that one about 50 times, I think.
I love that when you say.
I really appreciate the support.
We've nicked
First
that.
time I
used
heard
it,
you
though.
say it was about Mason Bennett when you went, yeah, I think you had a paper round in Chernobyl. Cracked me up ever since.
Oh, mate, he fucking did look about 55. What's he doing now?
Burton, isn't
Well, he was at Burton. John Daly Varson's at Burton now. But there you go. Uphill paper round for a newsagent in Chernobyl. Even though he's from Eltham, I think. Zak Lovelace is officially, once again, a Millwall player. Left the club. Didn't feel it was the right pathway, he said, or something along those lines. And he went to Glasgow Rangers. It hasn't worked out. There was rumours of him coming back. And I assumed that was going to be a loan, but it isn't. It is a permanent deal. I haven't checked yet what the club have said, but I will put money on it that he says Zak Lovelace returns to the club on a long-term contract for an undisclosed fee.
Yeah. Why do Mill always put these undisclosed fees on it?
Taxman. Oh, maybe.
It's going in Lurch's pocket. In Lurch's pocket.
What was the thing I put on the group the other day?
Our limited company status, aren't they?
Millwall Holdings. Millwall Holdings. Is it Millwall Holdings Limited? I don't know.
Yeah, Millwall
What's
Holdings.
his worth, Dan?
Huh?
What's reckon he's worth?
Good question. Well, okay. The first question I'd say, it went to tribunal, so we probably got $500,000 for him. Do you think we probably paid more or less to get him back?
I'd say the same, 500k, I reckon.
I reckon they probably owed us the money and they've agreed to just give it back and wipe the slate clean.
Maybe. Similar to the Savile thing with Middlesbrough. We sold him for 7 million. I think they still owed us $1 million with Savile, and they just went, you just can have it back and let us off the $1 million. I would say about 300 grand.
Yeah.
But like I said, no disrespect to Lovelace. I'm actually buzzing his back, but because he's another young, permanent player. And if you look in terms of no disrespect to Macaulay Langstaff, he's got fucking nearly 10 years on Langstaff, hasn't he? But I don't think he's going to be the type of player that's not, if he's not playing, I don't think he's going to be happy. And I could see him struggling to get in. Yeah, good one.
I think personally, one of these players was going to go out on loan. One of these youngsters.
Probably Honeyman then.
Any of them? Huh?
I thought he said George Honeyman. It says George Hamilton. 300 grand.
Someone actually said on there earlier in the comment section saying, "What about Daniel Kelly? Is it surely he's going to be going out on loan somewhere?" Because I think he's a forgotten player as well.
What was it the other day when someone said, "Oh, we're after so and so. Apparently, he's going to be." We was talking about Cundall, George Honeyman. Yeah. When there's a will, there's a way. George Honeyman is still getting the team somehow at right wing back. Maybe could happen. a few years ago. Cundall, I said, I'm sure Cundall's an attacking midfielder. What type of player is he? And someone said in the group, no, he's going to be George Savile's long-term replacement. I went, hang on, ain't Daniel Kelly George Savile's long-term replacement? Yeah, I can't. So, yeah, Kelly's one where, look, how has Massey not gone out at least? Just shifting to the midfield.
Exactly, yeah.
Or at this stage now, maybe, I know it could be bold, and I've got nothing against Windle because I think he's probably our third best midfielder in central midfield. He's not going to be at Mill long term, is he? Send him back and fucking bring Daniel Kelly off the bench instead, or Alfie Massey off the bench. But these young players need game time. Imagine the under 21. They probably win 10-0 every week. Our under 21s are going to be fucking Liam Roberts in goal. Then you're going to have in midfield. You're going to have fucking Daniel Kelly, Alfie Massey, probably someone like Aziz who don't get in, or someone else who don't get in. Maku, fucking Lovelace. We'll win the under 21s league if nothing else this year.
AJ Matthews.
By the way, we have got a Line CV WhatsApp. I posted that earlier. It went up about 100 people. But if you want to,
was that working now? That broadcast channel you created?
Yeah, the Line CV WhatsApp channel is, it's live. Yes, you go on. I don't know. I always send it on our social media platforms. But yeah, we have got on the WhatsApp channel. It's just easier, isn't it? Especially like day like today, you ain't got to go on an app. You just get the text message. They've still not updated that from like 9 minutes ago. They put a little video out, but no more information as of yet. But Zak Lovelace is once again a Millwall player.
So go for a wee, boys.
Do you think we're done?
I don't know. I think we badly need a fucking centre midfield. Talking about right back.
I've got a funny feeling there's going to be one more out of the blue.
Really, Joe?
Yeah. Defender from abroad.
I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but you boys again can back me up. I said to you before all this happened, at least 5 in next week, didn't I? And that's, I think that's 4. Here we go. Millwall Football Club is Start again, take 2. Millwall Football Club is delighted to announce the signing of Zak Lovelace. The 19-year-old striker returns to the club on a long-term deal for an undisclosed fee. Rangers and becomes the Lions' 7th signing of the January transfer window. Lovelace, who rose through the ranks of Millwall's academy setup, became the club's second youngest player in history at 15 years and 340 days on the 29th of December 2021. We was there that day. Was you boys there? Bradshaw scored the win, and then he came on as a late substitute in the 1-0 substitute win in Coventry. He then made 4 further substitute appearances for Gary Rowett's side before making a move to Rangers in the summer of 2022. So he made 5 substitute appearances for us. Never started a game. Lovelace scored on his first appearance north of the border, and he went on to make a number of appearances for the Gers, including in the UEFA Europa League and the Old Firm derby against Celtic. The frontman's last game for Rangers was last Thursday in a 2-1 Europa League victory over Union Saint-Gilloise. But he will now become part of Alex Neil's squad. And once again, Steve Gallen, as he say, I'm very pleased to be bringing Zak Lovelace back to the football club, said Millwall's director of football, Steve Gallen. Zak has been really keen to come back as well, so discussions have been going on for the past few weeks about it. I want to thank Glasgow Rangers for their help with this deal. Our supporters will be aware of Zak from his time here before. It feels like he is well into his career already. I wouldn't say that really. He's had 7 appearances. Having made his Millwall debut in 2021, we have to remember he's only 19. Patience is required as he adapts to the demands of this league. So maybe playing down a bit, don't expect too much too quick. Where was I? Training and being around the first team under the guidance of Alex Neil will be a huge benefit to him. He's a great athlete, big, strong, quick, dynamic, takes people on and gets crosses into the box and has shots on goal. That's good for a striker. It's another very good and young signing for us. Imagine Zak Lovelace takes a lovely throw on or something. They would be like, hang on a
Gets crosses into the box, though. That's probably initiating that he's going to be more of a winger.
Yeah, I'm sure he was like a big, fucking, strong centre forward. I think it can happen. Like in youth football, he was. But I mean, you see a lot of players when they come into first team, they sort of get adapted into something else, don't they?
Yeah, a bit like similar to what like Theo Walcott was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Similar to that. That always reminds me of that.
Dan, you go and Leeds Saturday?
Yeah, me and Henry going up on Friday.
Oh, okay.
I did say that. I said I'm driving up. He's got his theory test Friday.
Right.
He's second. He failed the first. So he's got that at 2:00 on Friday. And then we're just going to jump straight on the motorway, get up there. And I Googled Hotely.com. I'm not a Genius member and I get like extra 15% off. I booked so many fucking hotels in Germany and that. So I Googled Ellen Road, and 2 miles from Ellen Road, I booked the hotel. It's in Huddersfield. So we're going to get up there Friday.
In Huddersfield, did you say, Dan?
Yeah, it's like 2 miles from Ellen Road.
Oh, bloody hell.
But I don't want to get... Are you going on the train? I don't want to get caught. It's like a march for... I don't want to say it because it could get done for copyright again, but no, of the marches they've been having for other countries and stuff. There's one of them in Leeds on Saturday. And I went... The only time I ever got the train to Leeds away, and I swore to never do it again after. I don't get a train to a lot of away games, especially bigger ones like this, is you'll get frog marched by the old Bill all through the city. So when we drew 1-1, I think it's 2005, Jody Morris scored our penalty.
I remember.
I got the train that day. And we got to Leeds from King's Cross. I think I got a train about 7 a.m. And they just literally got us out the station, put us in a pub bang opposite. And then they end up marching you to the fucking ground. You're like missing the kickoff. Do you know what I mean? So we like to get in the back door.
I think under the rain. Drove up there, didn't we, boys, that night? Joe, me and you, Joe, wasn't it?
When? The playoff game?
Yeah, we parked right at the back near the pub, didn't we?
That's what
I was up at uni up that way at the time, though, wasn't I?
Sorry?
I just got the train over. It took me 45 minutes.
Oh, did you? I can't remember.
From Manchester, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Pete. There's a pub right behind the stand behind their goal. Not their main stand, the other stand.
Called the Peak.
That's where I parked last time. For like a tenner. Yeah. Literally right outside. When we lost in the league 2-0 last season.
Yeah. Oh, you parked there.
Well, we're going to go out on the Friday, just get there, have a fucking Ruby in fucking Huddersfield or something.
Yeah.
And, early night, get up for the game Saturday and then just shoot straight home after the game Saturday. Well, you ain't booked your train yet?
No.
Cool, you might struggle.
What?
You might struggle. Check that first thing tomorrow. Get that booked.
I know loads of people on the 8:23. It's all sold out.
Apparently that one's sold out. Then there's a 7:23.
About a 6 in the morning one, no?
Might have to end up on a 6:23. That's
you might as well.
Mate, honestly,
Might as well come up on the Friday. Little overnight stay, little Ruby. Nice.
One problem we're going to have is on the way back. You're going to struggle to get a seat on the way back on that train.
Yeah, that's. You've seen people not hiding in the toilets and everything because they ain't got a ticket, or people landing the hallways. I can't deal with it. Trains ain't for me, mate. Honestly, rather get in the car, get comfortable, music.
I wouldn't bother getting a train ticket. I reckon we'd get up there all right. I'd just get a single. I wouldn't get a return, John. So I wanted to get 4 single seat. We won't bother getting a ticket on the way back.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just
Pete openly talking about fleecing travel company.
yeah.
Who said I was going to get a train back? I said, don't bother getting a ticket on the way back.
Yeah, it's walking. You
know what I mean?
Oh, Richard Cowley's just tweeted, no truth in the Kiefer Moore rumours.
You are joking. You actually tweeted that? No. Yeah, get a train to Doncaster, Dick saying. Well, I'm Dick. Train to Doncaster in Leeds, much cheaper. Or, the cheaper option is, don't get a ticket. Fuck them.
What do you reckon? Do you remember? I mean, when we get there, it's quite a way from the main station to Leeds, isn't it? It's a long way away, isn't it?
I haven't done it since 2005, mate, for that reason. Because I'll just drive up on a Friday. It's Friday afternoon, nice and relaxed. Find a little Ruby house somewhere in Huddersfield. Little Ruby, fucking probably watch the fucking Friday night game somewhere. In bed, me and him. Up Saturday, straight into the fucking car park. Boom, back door. See you later. Out the door. Drive home, get some videos done. Bosh. Can't have all this getting marched through city centres and go, yeah, you fucking coming in. I've done all that shit when I'm younger. Yeah, you fucking. And the old Bill like love getting all rough-handed and not. I've done that before. You've missed games like first 15, 20 minutes of games. Where they go, no, we're not taking you that way. We're taking you this way. And they're fucking pushing you. But I'm too old for that shit, mate. Now just like the SAS. I'm in and out. Do you know what I mean? Each to their own. It's just not trains in general, really. Never got them. Can't stand them. Well, I think I'm too good for it.
Let's try. Yeah, a 5-hour drive for you, Dan.
Yeah, that's all right. Fucking music on, me and him having a chat. I like driving. I quite like driving. I find it quite relaxing.
I said, when we go to Sunderland, I'm going to drive up there if we got a big enough car.
Well, I always say, you know what? Everyone's been not really enjoying these away days we've been doing, where we was like the one the other day where we was all in it at Luton. Kenny always said he'll drive if he can get the pass of my cousin, of course. Kenny, if you're watching.
Why do you always need a pass? Honeyman up.
He's married into my family, mate.
I'll have to ask Stacey.
We make sure we tell her that he needs a pass. You know, he needs to apply for the pass in writing.
I don't believe it. I mean, you know, Stacey, can I go Millwall this Saturday? I've got to ask Stacey. No, come on, Ken.
Cool. That's you being outed, Kenny.
Yeah, by the way, Stacey's not his bird.
No, see, he's talking about Mum.
I'm up to Leeds on Saturday.
Oh,
yeah, I'm giving you the pass. Yeah.
Look at him look over his shoulder though. Make sure she weren't listening.
She's definitely in the background. She's definitely in the background or in the front room giving it.
He's going to get a frying pan around the night in a minute. You'll soon see her. Right.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. It was Marcus Ifield Bromley signed from Brighton. A winger. What's so many wingers?
Someone said, is there any relation to Paul Ifield? I thought I checked that as well.
Do you remember that player Phil Ifield we had on loan from Tottenham that time?
Tottenham, yeah. Fullback, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see that QPR player the other day that skinned
he was good, wasn't he?
Back? He's on loan from Tottenham, isn't he? Like where's he from? Not Thailand.
South Korea.
Yeah. He's a Tottenham player.
18 as well.
What a brilliant player. Cool, blimey.
Yeah. He was very, very
good. I mean,
people saying, I've heard that's it now, we're done. But who said that?
But then surely we've got to have another backup right back on the way in.
Well,
Surely.
we haven't even got a fucking first right back. We don't have a backup one.
Well, there you go. Exactly.
We've got no right back. We've got Danny McNamara and Ryan are both out for the season. The one from Dickshell from Middlesbrough fell through. Unless he's just content to keep Kramer there.
I've still got a feeling something else is going to happen, because otherwise I think Millwall would have waited to confirm Lovelace right on the dot, kept us waiting till 11.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, I've got to say, fair play to Kramer, right? He's come into a side that was struggling. He's not a right back. And he's like getting, I don't think he's ever put a crossing in his life. Like hit the byline and put a cross in. He used to be a central defensive midfielder, didn't he? And then he got adapted to a centre back. So he's done really well, considering he's playing out of position, doing things he's never had to do before. He's set up a few goals now as well.
Yeah, he's done really well. It's been like a duck to water, isn't he?
Oh, hang on. Alan Browning's thrown a spanner in the mix.
Oh, he's cup tied.
Yeah, that's the point. Who else is cup tied? Is there someone else?
So there's
Connolly.
Yeah, but
not Connolly.
no, not Connolly.
Or is he? He could be.
Connolly, no. Sunderland. They won't come into round 3.
Yeah,
Maybe he puts Japhet Tanganga right back.
Yeah, look, I'm sure Connolly is. I've read it earlier somewhere.
Unless we're bringing in another right back who can play Saturday, which means it's got to be someone from another country.
Either that or we'd have to play Honeyman or Billy Mitchell at right back. Is Cromer actually cup tied? You're thinking Norton Coffee.
No, he's going to
I know Coffee. Connor's going to
just fall in what you
that
get.
video of Dan that he loves. Yeah.
No, I think he'll probably put maybe Tanganga right back.
That's what the Mountain thinks. Sven Nevin didn't Tanganga plays right back for Spurs.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And
It'd
it's
be a miss, though, wouldn't it?
Hutchinson.
It'd have to be Hutchinson, wouldn't it? Boys, Gary Sorrell wants to know what you're thinking of the new signings, the new window in general.
Exciting times ahead.
Excited. Yeah, I'm excited. Like if you would have asked me this question last week, I would have been a little bit more subdued. But over the last week, it's been unbelievable. But time will tell. Time will tell with him. You know, it's great having signed all these young players, and it looks promising, and it seems very exciting. But you might only get one or two of them pay off. And to be fair, even if one or two of them do pay off, then we'll probably get our money's worth. But it's all about patience.
You know, in reality, as excited as we are about all these players coming in, they're not all going to be world beaters, are they? Saying not that they're not highly rated, not that we've made bad signings, but for whatever reason, it don't always work out at football clubs, does it?
Yeah, and in all honesty, I have to say I don't really know a major deal about a lot of these players we've signed. They've not. Yeah. And
it's also the question that someone else put out. It's a question that someone else put out about saying that how many of these signings are actually Alex Neil signings?
Well, probably none of them.
Like,
usually we go for a player and we go, oh, Millwall, fucking Stoke, Preston, and Sunderland are all interested in so and so. We've not had that, have we? We've had fucking pulling people out of the bag.
All right, and how often would a team monitor? How long would a team monitor a player before they go? He's a good fit. He's a good fit for our club. He's a great this, that, and he's great this, that, the other. They do all their due diligence, their own work. How much work is put in before they actually then decide to go, right, let's sign him? It ain't a week, is it?
Nah.
No.
It's got to be at least a month or two.
Easily more than that, I'd say. Well, Christopher Stevens is confident. He's saying Millwall must have something in the pipework, as normally Richard Cooley would tweet and say no more business. But he hasn't. Or maybe he's watching live TV and he's trying to keep us up for 3 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes into the stream. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're trying to comment and you can't, that's because you haven't subscribed. There's a lock on it.
Do you want another one?
Yeah.
Do you want another one?
Another one.
Come on, we're 26 subscribers away from 24,400.
So
Don't be shy. Let's get to that milestone at least tonight. If we don't get to 8 signings, I mean, look, there is option. You've got Honeyman right back, Billy Mitchell, Wes Harding, Japhet Tanganga can all play at right back. Cromer's cut side. Oh, hang on, Peter O'Rourke. No, Bournemouth have signed someone. We shall see.
That you got the unfinished business of Zak Lovelace. Maybe they might tweet more unfinished business.
Oh.
Lot thickens. Mine boggles.
Mine boggles, mate. There you go. The answer's there, mate.
West Brom just sold their keeper, 4 million.
Who has?
West Brom.
What? Johnston?
Alex Palmer.
Millwall was linked with that Middlesbrough right back, Mitch. They was linked with the Middlesbrough right back, but it's been squashed now by Richard Cooley. Middlesbrough was looking to get someone else in. They didn't get that player in, so they couldn't let Dyke still go. So that isn't happening. We still really need a right back. Here you go. Connolly is cup tied. Well, that's not such a worry. I know Connolly did play really well when he was man of the match on Saturday. We're definitely covered in that area now, the pitch, without absolute doubt. But yeah, right back. Connor's got a fake YouTube account. Cool. Could you imagine your head had come off?
What, mate? Honestly, that I don't even know what I'd do. I don't know what.
If that happened, we're winning the league next season, mate.
Yeah, no, genuinely, that would be a dream.
Probably
or even in the summer.
What?
Someone just tweeted Charlie Cresswell and Norton Coffey, mate. They would be, be blinding signings. We could afford. I think we'd be able to afford to buy them now.
Yeah.
I think you could easily get Cresswell for probably 3-4 million.
You're forgetting. I'm suddenly forgetting about. We're thinking of the SA money. We've got the free money as well. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah. Well, we worked out, didn't we? We've come nowhere near spending the SA money.
Yes, it's a good 20 mil, really.
More than that. Yeah, 22.5 million. And we spent probably about 7 so far, I'd say.
Yeah.
Bradshaw money
as well.
Bradshaw was about 100 grand or something like that. But no, you're right. You have 150 grand for Bradshaw, but
yeah.
Well, it's wages, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought they might get people out, because that's what we usually do. Now we got to get people out to free up some wages to bring people in, and now that's all gone to shit, isn't it? Like just fucking getting who you want. James Berylson's like that.
Surely Wes Harding's got to be going. Maybe, unless I know we just said about touching on, lack of defensive options. But
do you know when fans go down to the ground when they got a big signing? What would make you go down to the Millwall training ground now or whatever?
Tim Cahill.
I was about to say. I thought you just say. I thought Connor can answer that. Brook Norton Coffey.
There's only one man. One man.
If you could have Charlie Cresswell or Brook Norton Coffey, you've been banging on about Cresswell for years.
Yeah. But then, I feel like if Tanganga goes in the summer, Cresswell's going to be return. And
what's his point?
And Norton Coffey's potential there as well. He's still only like 19, 20, but he feels like he's been about a while.
No, he's got to be older than that, hasn't he?
Joe, I'm sure the geezer. He played with old Benny B.
No, I'd say he's about 23.
Who?
No.
22
21.
maybe.
Only turned 21 January.
Oh, yeah, a couple of weeks ago turned 21. Yeah.
Exactly. So
I mean, our central defenders, you've got Cresswell, Ballard over the years and Tanganga. For me, Tanganga is the best one out of the lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like Ballard though. Ballard's been linked with like Everton or something for like 20 million the other week.
Was he?
There you go. Yeah. Some of the value of about 20 million. He's not coming back.
Jesus Christ.
Could have got Willian on a free transfer. Cresswell over Ballard, not for me. I think Ballard was better, to be honest. But, yeah, I know you would.
Well, better.
I personally thought Ballard was better than Cresswell. I think Cresswell was really shaky and then he got good towards the end.
Yeah, remember he had a real bad start with us and everyone was saying send him back. And then he got better.
Well,
Got back
this is classic. I was calling him Champagne Charlie when he scored 2 goals in the opening game of the season, didn't I? And then I was calling him Astor after he fucking gave the goal away at Sheffield United. Astor Cresswell. And then, he was very dodgy, but then he got better. But I don't think he's anywhere near as good as Ballard, in my opinion. Such everyone else. There you go. What are you boys saying? Ballard, Connor's saying Cresswell all day. Pete, Joe, what are you thinking? Ballard or Cresswell? Cresswell.
Me.
Why? Yeah, I liked Cresswell.
Not just he defended him, he had some pass on him, didn't he? A long way pass.
Yeah, he had a better passing range than Ballard, but I feel Ballard was a lot more assured and less shaky and solid. Don't worry about the Millwall WhatsApp group. Lions TV have got a WhatsApp group. I don't know how to post it in here, to be fair. Wish I did. Kevin Davis says Ballard. Ballard was a much better defender than Cresswell. Cresswell was probably, as an all-round player, I would say.
What time you on to, Dan, anyway?
I'm just thinking back. Did you fall asleep once during the live stream on transfer deadline day?
Who, me?
I'm sure you were sitting there and we was like, Pete, and you was like, yeah? I thought you dozed off.
No,
he was looking down at his phone or something. It looked like he had his eyes closed.
He looked like he was asleep, didn't he? I remember I went, Pete, you went, yeah? I thought you was asleep. He was like, no. Well, I'll go till close. I'll go till close. Preston and what? Do you know what? There's so many games and changes of dates and time. I don't even know when that is.
Yeah, no,
it was supposed to be on Cup weekend.
When is Preston away?
I have no idea. I know we've got.
I think we'll beat Leeds on penalties Saturday.
18th of February. That's a midweek.
What, Preston?
Preston away is a midweek.
It's supposed to be this Saturday.
Oh,
of course, yeah.
I didn't even realise that.
It's like 2 days away, really, during midweek. I don't know.
Then we've got Plymouth away next week.
We've got Plymouth away midweek next week, yeah, and then we've got West Brom at home. I tell you what, they've picked up Plymouth as well. Haven't they? Since they've got
See the video that geezer. You see that video that geezer, the centre half they signed, some Russian geezer. Every time he was challenging, he was getting up. He's going.
Oh no! I thought you said, did you see the video of the fan at the crossbar at half time for Plymouth?
Oh yeah, that's brilliant. That's a player and all that.
But since they got spanked 5-0 home by Burnley, they've gone and got a point at Sunderland. Then they fucking beat West Brom, didn't they?
Yeah.
Have they got a new manager?
Who, West Brom?
No, Plymouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can double M, his name is, like some foreign dude, but he's doing all right. But now West Brom have got Tony Mowbray. He's brought Jed back in. Jed's now captain. And against Plymouth, they had Callum Styles, Jed, and Jason Malumbi all played. So that'll be interesting when we play them at home in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. They give away a penalty, Callum Styles, and Malumbi scored from a Jed assist.
I see that.
I'm just reading Rangers tweeted official page about Lovelace. I'm just seeing what their fans are saying. A lot of them are saying it's a shame he never really got given a chance. A lot of promise. They're all don't sound happy with it. Another talent who never got a chance. Very disappointed that he wasn't given more of a chance.
But the thing is, they're so fucking far behind Celtic, they might as well have given him a chance, haven't they? Like,
Yeah,
but again, boys, do you think this might have happened if Neil Harris was in charge or not?
Nah.
And this sort of trajectory we've made for a push to sign players. Do you think that we've gone to Lovelace and gone, look at all the players we're signing? I know you didn't think we was a big enough club before, but things have changed. We're going for it. We're building a young side. Why don't you come back and fucking have a go with us?
Yeah. Not a chance this would have happened under Harris.
Nah.
No way.
No,
Because, like, as I say, I think this is part of the reason it's coming to fruition now. You can probably see this is part of the reason why he's left. The backroom has said to him, this is the direction we want to go in. This is our plan for January. And Harris has gone, well, no, that's not what I want. And that's why he's walked.
Yeah, I also think that totally forgot what I was going to say. It's completely gone. One of you go.
Brook Norton Coffee. That's what he was going to say. Kenneth. Rumour has it there's one more incoming, says Kenneth. Then someone just put Cooper has gone to Rangers. Unlikely, Jeff. Subs have gone up another 100. Love to see it. Still on 693. We're 8 minutes away from the transfer deadline, which will take us over the 3 hour mark. So a little recap. Why not? I mean, I've even got Connolly and Kramer graphics on the screen, but we signed AJ Matthews, who again already I'm looking at. Fuck me, Lovelace is in. Coburn could be coming in. Not sure where this guy's going to fit in. Maybe it'll be more long term. Luke Cundall, I don't feel like I spoke about him enough. Debut on Saturday. Wolves fans were.
How about her injured player then? How long before any of them come back?
Aziz, well, we got told originally Aziz was only, a couple of. He was touch and go for like one of the home games. All of a sudden, he's just sort of vanished off the scene.
Right.
So we got him to come back. We got as well Camille Nedgley, 3 games straight wins, and we still got a record signing. We paid £4.5 million from Sparta Rotterdam for. Hoping he'll be involved against Leeds. We've got Triple B. It was quickly reduced to Double B when he signed for Millwall. We had a really good name that will make opposition shit themselves. But as soon as he turned up to us, he shortened it to Benny Baker. Go on, Benny. And then tonight, confirmed, Zak Lovelace returns to the club as a permanent Millwall player, not even a loan. 7 players through the... Will be 8. We've got about 6 minutes for that to happen. But like we said, for the last stream, Fleming went beyond, didn't it? Who else? Was it Coburn or Ivanovic? One of them came very close or just after.
Ooh. Where's Mill said we're not done?
Sorry, someone's here.
What?
No,
someone just said, trying to get us on strings.
Yeah, I'm on it, boy. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've got every worthwhile source on notifications, and it's not happening. They're just talking about Zak Lovelace, unfinished business.
All right, Joe set his own little channel up there, trying to the rumours up.
What?
It's Johnny D outside my house. Let me have a look.
If Connor ever gets married, we've got on his stag do, make him carry around a Brook Norton Coffee cardboard cutout the whole fucking or just pay Brook Norton Coffee and turn up to the stag do.
Yeah.
And I think Connor.
I can't see him out there, unfortunately.
Did you actually go and look? You actually got up and looked.
Well, where's that photo?
As a Stanley think it'll be a right back. I don't know. Hearing this one last transfer.
It's coming.
Pat Gallagher's got the pass.
I can feel it. It's coming.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling.
But,
Aubrey, are you there? I am here. Let us be vice chairman. What was that one I put on the group the other day? Said fair play to us. We're actually buying players for once instead of paying for Lurchie's Deliveroo account and something else. Conflicting reports about how much Nedgley was. from a Spark connection. I'm just going by his Wikipedia, which I know isn't always correct. And also on Transfer Market, it says 4.5 million. I did think that was a bit high.
Cool. See, West Brom.
Sorry.
West Brom are going to be getting Adam Armstrong on loan.
That tweet was from before we announced Lovelace.
Right, okay.
Are they getting Con?
West Brom are getting Adam Armstrong on loan.
From where?
Southampton.
Oh, right.
That's a quality sign.
No, it's about to be announced on a 2-year deal. Fucking hell, he's been here in about 20 years as it is. He don't age, does he? He's like fucking Benjamin Button. He goes the other way.
He's making his own
Remember
contract.
that James Ward-Prowse? I thought we only signed with West Ham this season.
No, he signed
last season.
West Ham, went to Forest on loan. Forest don't want him, so and what's his name wants to use him, so they brought him back apparently. I saw it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, we haven't sold anyone. The only player to go out the door so far is Adam Maher on loan to Bromley. He played well apparently the other day, even though they lost by 2-0. Bromley, Kamal Grant, Byron Webster, Ben Thompson, and Adam Maher. No, Sheffield United can confirm the acquisition of the young Nigerian winger Christian. Don't be fooled by the 11 p.m. deadline. There's quite a few that go out after that. I know there is, but not me. People got work tomorrow.
Yeah, Ivanovic was announced nearly like 12 o'clock at night, wasn't it?
When in the
I
next
lost
morning?
I've done like a 12-hour stream, didn't I? I've done 12 hours. My laptop, rocking pretty much brand new, was going glitching. I was glitching. Connor was going on about Serbian TV or something, and I was just like, what? Didn't know what was going on.
Remember, dude just going, where is this guy?
You're all looking at me. You're going, sorry, what?
I cut the stream, went down the drive-through McDonald's, and as I literally pulled up to order, fucking it announced that Fleming had left, and then, or Ivanovic had come in. I was like, for fuck, I'm not going live again now. Yeah, listen, boys, it's 2 minutes to 11. It's up to you if you want to carry on or you want to jack it in.
No, I'll jack it in, mate. I think I'm going to go to bed.
All right, mate, no problem. I don't blame you. You boys going to bed, yeah?
I'm happy to, don't mind.
Early get up.
Yeah. Oh,
I've got to drop Emery down the road at
Well,
fucking...
we've had a very successful transfer window, I would say. I'm happy as Larry.
we wait till bang on 11 o'clock?
Well, it's coming up to that now, isn't it?
Or do you know, could be an announcement made in the next 10 seconds.
Someone else flying in. I'm back on Twitter.
Someone else just said Joshua Chempong on here. Someone said Joshua Chempong from Chelsea, right back.
Where? Gosh.
Baza.
Who? Baza?
Baza plays.
There you go.
There's someone
Chelsea
else.
right back. Josh Achimpong could be a good shout loan for the rest of the season, though, but no actual.
Jeff, you're 1 second. Closed.
Jeff, you're a transfer window behind the rest of us, Jeff. Yeah, he's gone to Burnley, mate, in the last transfer window. On loan, the deal will become permanent in the summer, and he will become a Burnley player for a fee believed to be around 7-8 million-ish, wasn't it?
I think he might be relating to that last stream we done.
1, 3, 2, 1.
Remember he was there. Is Fleming gone? It's been announced.
You know what? Good night, lads.
Yeah, enough, boys. We've been going. Oh, hang on. 2 hours and 59 minutes. I might as well see the last 40 seconds out. But yeah, feel free to ding off. Hang on. Ooh. Man City.
Time's up.
Man City. If we have anyone else, then I'll cover it tomorrow in an edited video, along with Lovelace, along with Benny Baker. But it looks like it's it, boys. Another 2 in today. 7 in total. The only thing we didn't get was a right back. And Adam Maher, the only player out the door. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for joining me, boys. And we're all off to Leeds.
No worries. Thanks for having us.
Enjoyable.
Please subscribe to Lions TV.
Be like, mate.
Lions.
Come on, you Lions.
How many Lions?
Ooh.